There it is.
That's
there it is.
fire.
Buenos
That was-
dias. Buenos dias.
That was awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that introduction, man, was
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Big shout out to my guy, the Movie Canny, who created that intro, and another special video presentation for the King Shark Tank that you guys will see later on. But shout out to the Movie Canny. Buenos dias, bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Más o Menos. This is capítulo 14, episode 14. We are back. Su programa favorito, Más o Menos, your Saturday morning special presentation live stream. This is a very, very special episode, guys. This is the wild card round, when we are doing for the first time ever, a triple threat matchup. This is going to be an exciting episode. How are we doing today? Buenos dias. ¿Cómo están todos? What's up?
what up?
What is up? Buenos dias.
Dude, I love the intro. I'm going to say that off jump. That was sick.
That's great.
Dude, you had everything from F1 to Shaq to figures to concepts to Lion King to Winona Ryder in the vampire movie and Dracula. I mean, that was sick.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's just I combined like all my loves in there. I was talking to the Gio about it, and I was just like, just throw everything in there. And he was like, sports. I'm like, yeah, because people can make sports figures. Why not? I mean, they make the Enterbay, right? Enterbay makes the Kobe's and the Jordans and all that. So why couldn't? I mean, they've made a Shaq. So why couldn't there be a Shaq figure or a Kobe figure and so on and so forth? So why not? So. I did get a couple pushback because Marco, who helps host this show from time to time when he's not on a milk carton, he's giving me a shit because he's like, I put like Chargers and Lakers stuff there, and he's obviously he's from Northern California, so he's a Raiders fan and a Kings fan. So he's like, "Whoa, I know you did that to spite me." I'm like, "No, I didn't do it to spite you. They're just better, man. They're just better." But guys, I do want to introduce my awesome panelist here. First, I want to start off with my main man, Chuck. Chuck, we've been streaming together for a while on Dante's channel here and there, but I wanted to get you on here as a special guest judge. Now, you didn't know what that was until I explained it to you, but how excited are you to be here?
I'm very excited. It's cool. I have seen the show before. I saw the one where it was the hunter with the bow and the
that one. Yeah,
great show, by the way. I mean, I just love the concept. I mean, it's something different. Honored to be here. You know, you're one of my favorite people. So
thank you, man.
You asked, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll be there instantly. No thought. You know,
hell yeah,
love it.
Hell yeah. I do want to go ahead and introduce a Más o Menos original. My guy here, Viking Collectibles, who's gone and done his own thing now. He's a megastar in the live streams now. Viking Collectibles. Harrison, ¿cómo estás? Buenos dias. You're co-piloting this episode with me. How are you?
Yeah, doing very well, thank you. Great. Always good to be here.
Well, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you're here because since we got Mark on the milk carton, I'm going to need your help today. So I appreciate it. I thank you so much for being here. Now, I want to go into a guy that I've been trying to get on this show for a while. Things haven't worked out. The man, the House of Collectibles, Flavio. What is up, my guy? Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? How are you doing?
Bien. Gracias, José, por la invitación. Es un placer estar aquí por fin en tu canal, and I am ready to go, man. I know it's been, kind of tough to collaborate and get that to finally work out, but we made it happen finally. So I am happy to be here, and I am happy to finally be able to stream with all of you guys. I've streamed with Chuck before, but just meeting Harrison today and Sal as well. This guy on my left, though, that's my guy right there. Hey, you know, it's all love, bro. But today we got a showdown, and it's gonna be great, man. I really love what you do here on the show, Jose. I think it's a cool idea, and I'm gonna be a part of it. So let's see how it goes.
Hell yeah. And I got my man. Speaking of your competitor, your competition here, FigPozr. Now, Fig. We've been trying to get this one sorted. We talked about the wildcard round when I thought about this concept, and I was like, as soon as I get this sorted, you're in. How do you feel to be here?
Man, it feels amazing. This is now, I believe, my 4th different stream, like separate stream that I've been on. It's been a rush, just being kind of thwarted into the limelight like this, you know, with all the collector community. You know, it's been amazing. My boy Flavio over here, you know, doing this thing. You know, we partially streamed a couple weeks ago, you know, but this is gonna be probably our full length first stream together.
Yeah.
We're gonna be competing together. I love this, you know. We're gonna be going head up. You know, I can't wait for that. My boy Sal over here, you know, making his stream debut. It's nice to meet you, you know, and I appreciate bringing us all together, Jose Plus. I believe I streamed a little bit with Viking Collectibles as well, and also nice to meet you, Chuck. This is going to be a special one, you know, a first of its kind, as you said. So let's give them a show.
Whew, I'm excited about this one. Now, Sal, I want to introduce you to the community. Now, I actually want to put the spotlight on you since it is your first stream. I know 6-scale stream for sure. So hold on. I think you're on mute, though. Can I hear you? Hello. Are you there?
Yeah, we are.
Testing. There it is. There it is. I want to put the spotlight on you. First and foremost, how are you? Buenos dias. And how excited are you to be here? First stream.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited to be here. I think you kind of just invited me on one time. I think we were talking about Predator Badlands. I think we saw a little bit more in that movie than maybe other people did, and then you're just like, you want to be on the show? And I was like, sure, dude. So yeah, I haven't even been collecting for that long. I think I got my first figure in 2022, I think, which was In Art Joker. So I had been like looking around and stuff. I mostly collect like vinyl and art and stuff. So cool. But yeah, I've been in it for a little bit, and like just now getting around to like a proper display. I kind of just had stuff like scattered around. So yeah, dude, super stoked.
Do you have like detops, or what kind of display cases? Or
yeah, no, I have these two, the Bellitons in the back. I got those when they were on sale. I think they're like $80, which was super cool. And then I don't know if you can see this cabinet behind me. It's like a garage cabinet, but I put like glass doors on it, so it's all metal. I just got that all sealed up, and I'm gonna probably do like I don't know, it's called like a monster cabinet, I guess. I got a lot of like Predators, and I have the thing from Mondo. Yeah, I'm kind of a horror guy too. I'm really into horror movies, and
that's great.
Yeah,
you fit right in, man.
Yeah. And if anything, I guess like if I'm gonna have more than one figure, it's probably gonna be Batman. So I'm one of those. I actually have a Batman symbol tattooed on my chest. So
it's dope.
Oh, wow,
I'm not.
That's interesting. No.
Who's your favorite Batman?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Who's my favorite?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's recency bias, but I do like Robert Pattinson. Before that, it was Bale, of course. I actually didn't grow up on Michael Keaton. I actually grew up on Val Kilmer, so Val Kilmer was my guy.
Nice.
So yeah, I watched the hell out of that movie. I have it on I think I have it on every format, like VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. So yeah, I had all the toys too when I was younger. I just figured out that some of those are worth a pretty penny, but I gave them away. So.
And I actually do have another question for you, Sal. Like, because I always wonder this too for other people. Like, how was the first time that like you seen a 6-scale figure? Like, how did it make you feel? What was your first thought? And what is the biggest thing that has gravitated you towards collecting? And I mean, I know that's pretty like self-explanatory. We love the figures, but like for you, what was that drove you in?
Yeah. I kind of look at them more as like smaller art pieces than figures. I had collected a few figures before that, like from like NECA and stuff, and it was mostly just like Comic-Con exclusive stuff. I was just trying to like, have something that had a little bit of value and stuff that I also liked at the same time. But like, I never really got into any like 1/12 or smaller scales because nothing was too realistic,
right?
And I wanted like the best representation I could get on the shelf. And I think I was at a convention and I seen some Hot Toys at some booth, and I was like, damn, those are dope. But yeah, I'm not really like a big Marvel guy, and I think at the time it was like that's all like kind of like there was like the big boom in during COVID and stuff. So I was like, oh, I don't need to jump on this. So it's not really too much. And like some of the older figures, I was like, oh, you can kind of tell they're old, like the likeness is off.
Right.
And so I don't know. I think I kind of entered at the right time.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
There's a whole wide variety now that's coming through, and they're revisiting a lot of stuff. So you definitely did come in at the best time.
Yeah.
100%.
They've changed so much too.
Oh yeah.
2020.
No, it's funny too. I've been like keeping up in the background with like streams and stuff. So I've been like a background collector for a minute. Even before I started collecting, I think I found
that
Will's channel. I found Justin's channel. Just kind of doing like a bunch of research, kind of seeing how things were and aftermarket prices and stuff. So
that's so crazy because like you kind like your journey kind of sounds like how mine was too, because I was definitely a fan of the hobby itself more than like I knew before I even got into collecting. Like there were so many, streamers that I used to watch and be in the streams, but just watching like in the background and just admiring what people have to say on something that I didn't know anything about. And I wanted to be like a sponge, so I wanted to like understand what everybody's thought process was on pros and cons of what companies do, what they look for in figures and stuff like that. And it took me a while till I actually bought my first figure as well, because I was that type of person that I want to be sure that I know what I'm getting into before I just did it, and the first one that I got, it was history. Like I fell in love and it kind of clicked. So it's kind of cool to hear your journey, because it kind of like reminds me of mine.
Yeah. I'm a big research guy too. I don't do too much before I look into it. So
right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Well, it's nice meeting you, man, and happy to have you here too.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad you made your debut here, Sal. Again, we've had a lot of people debut here. My man Harrison, and again, now he's a mega star. He just started his own live stream on his own. So I'm glad you're here, Sal. I'm glad you decided to make this show your debut. So all right, guys, let's get into it. I want to go ahead and say hello to a couple people in the chat, if you guys don't mind. I just want to make sure I let them know that they are special for being here. First, I want to go ahead and say hello to the movie canon. Hello, everybody. Have a great stream. Hit the like and subscribe. You know what to do. Thank you, Gio. Appreciate that. I got my girlfriend Elizabeth saying good morning. Good morning to you. Got my man Chuck warming up the chat. Thank you so much. Been letting them know everyone that we were late. Sorry about that. FigPozr warming up the chat. Thank you so much. Harrison as well, warming up the chat. I hope we are doing well. Yes. Hola, mis amigos. Let's go. Adam. Now, Adam is on the redemption side of the tournament. He's got an upcoming matchup with Jay Feezy coming up in the next couple of months. I know he's excited about it. This should be a really good one. Yes, let's get ready for that triple threat match. Yes, it's going to be a good one. Pedro Lopez. Hola, mi amigo. Hello. I can't really tell who that is in that photo, but very interesting avatar. Appreciate it, Pedro Lopez. 6 scale shills. What is up, sir? Good to see you here. I really appreciate you being here. He's the one who's been streaming with you guys on Shane's show. Is that correct, Harrison?
Yeah.
I haven't had the pleasure of streaming with him. We got Vida. Vida says, hello, let's go. Vida is also in the tournament. She's actually the only female in either tournament. She is on the champion side, and she's got a matchup next month in February. Well, basically, and now we're almost in February, but in February, she's got a matchup against Ben Thomas. So that is one to look for, guys. All right. Yes. Who else do we got here? Let's just make sure I told everybody hello. Seems like we've gotten everything. Oh, we got Keith Lee, my guy Keith Lee. Hello, sir. Says hello. What's up, folks? Good to see you here, Keith Lee. And my guy Calvin. What up, though? Low key collector. What is up, Calvin? Good to see you here, man. I really appreciate you. All right, guys. Let's talk some figures, because last time I don't know if you guys saw this episode, but there was an episode, and I always think about this guy now, because this guy, we were talking about, like, we had some discussions, we were talking about some other things, and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, when are you going to get into the toys? And I was like, chill, man, much. You know, like in the comments, he was like, talk about toys. I'm like, man, there's like 15 other streams you can watch about toys. It's like, you know what I mean? We'll get to it. Relax. But I want to get into something rather interesting. Let me bring this up if you don't mind. I think this one's a good one to start with, if you guys don't mind. Let me go ahead and pull it up. All right. Let's see. I'll keep you guys guessing on what it is. I believe this one
K-pop?
is. No. Not the K-pop. Let's see. There it is. Well, now, if you guys saw my intro, which you guys did, I'm a big Rocky fan. In particular, Rocky 4. I know it has its issues, obviously, and I know there's a director's cut that Stallone just recently put out that I have not watched, but I'm very interested in watching. And sorry, I heard this weird noise. Sorry. Anyways, put out a director's cut that he cut out the robot, and he cut out a bunch of different things to make it more adult. They wanted to make it child friendly. They included the robot character and a few other goofy scenes or whatever. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. But anyways, the Stallone shop, Stallone shop, is basically here showing us their early prototype for this Rocky film. Now there has been some controversy about the likeness. It looks nothing like Sly Stallone, which again I don't ever understand. It looks nothing like him. But okay.
Yeah, your mic is doing something crazy.
You're muffled right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can.
There you go.
You sound good now.
Now
whatever
you're good.
Look to the light.
That is so weird.
I think StreamYard does that though. I know a lot of people have that issue.
All right, testing. Can you guys
Yeah,
hear me?
you're good now, baby.
Clear as mud.
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. All right, so what I was saying was there has been some controversy in regards to the likeness. I've heard some people saying that looks nothing like Sly Stallone. I think that's a little wild, but I've never really understand that. But again, everything is subjective. I want to go to you guys. What do you guys think about this Rocky figure? Everyone was anticipating a boxer gear Rocky. Now they've done a couple of them, right? They've done the training one, and then the one with the Lone Shark version, right? What do you guys think about this Rocky? Is it as bad as people are saying? I want to go to Chuck. Chuck, what are you thinking about this?
So I've got the Lone Shark version, the deluxe one with the turtles and the magnetic base and everything, and that figure is, how can I say this? Shockingly good. I think is the best way I can say it. I mean, it's really, really, really good. I did not expect it to be that good. This is and that was one of the first figures that they did was the Lone Shark version, if I remember correctly. They did the Rambo, and then I think the Lone Shark was the first Rocky version that they did, that the Stallone shop did. And it really good. I mean, there's 3 head sculpts total in the thing. They look like him. The details are good. The paint apps are good. The body is right. The proportions are good. There's something weird with this one, and I think the sculpt could definitely use some revision from what he looked like in 4, but the chest just looks weird to me. I think it's the chest that makes it look weird. Something's off for me proportion wise on this. I think the sculpt could definitely be improved. Is this a prototype, or was this a release that this is what they're?
It's a prototype. Yeah, because it hasn't even been put in up for order. No.
Okay, so no pre-orders yet. So there's still time. They could, they still could. They could revise this a little bit. There's just something weird on the proportion side of it for me. Even if you look at the shorts on the left versus the shorts on the right, the shorts on the right look weird. Shorts on the left look more normal, but the chest, the position of the chest in proportion to the waist, something's off for me.
Interesting.
But I do dig the base. I will say that.
That's very cool. Yeah. I like that.
I'd love to see that second head sculpt bigger, because that looks pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think about this one, Harrison? I don't know. Are you a Rocky fan? Do you enjoy the Rocky films?
You'll probably hate me for this. I have not watched a single Rocky film.
Okay, that's fine.
So, but I know who he is and what it is. But I agree. I think the likeness is ever so often. Do you know if it's got moving eyes? Because it looks like it's got a bit of a dead stare.
Not sure on this one. I'm not sure. Pedro Lopez is bringing it up on the chat, saying he thinks it looks fine, but it does need the moving eyes and or rooting hair to give it more of a realistic look. I think that might help. I don't know if they will do like some sort of rooted hair on this one. I think they're pretty set on the sculpted hair. But the moving eyes thing is something that they could definitely adjust. But
other than that, I think it looks pretty, I think it looks pretty good. I don't think it looks terrible. It's definitely not like you can tell it's him. I just think it's just one of those that could just do with a little bit of fine tuning.
Yeah, absolutely. Flavio, what do you think, my guy?
Yeah, I never really looked at any of like the Stallone shop. Jeez, sorry. I've never really looked at a lot of their stuff. Every time it usually comes up, I kind of just like it's in passing. Just because I've heard not good things about them. Not really saying that that's gospel, you know what I mean? I've never bought any of their stuff, so I wouldn't know personally. I love the Rocky films. I kind of agree though here with Chuck. It definitely needs work somewhere, and I can't really pinpoint what it is. The head sculpt though, I feel like the picture on the left, it almost seems like it's like sitting on top of his neck. I don't know how to explain that. Like it doesn't look proportionate to the body. And I don't know if it's lighting, but right there in that image, it also looks like the color is off by just a hair. I think that the likeness, we could tell who he is, like Harrison said. But I think they need to just ever so slightly dial it in. And I also feel like his, like Chuck was saying, like on the chest part, like I feel like his abs too are not how they were in 4. Like I feel like they looked different. And I mean, I don't know if they can, fix the body up or, what they need to do. But I think just the likeness and the proportions need to be fixed, and I think it's cool. You know what I mean? It comes with the flag. He comes with the taped hands and stuff like that. The swap out head sculpt from there, it just kind of looks like like I can't really tell. You know what I mean?
From the poster.
Yeah. I mean, it's it's got the damage on it, right? You know what I mean? It's supposed to look banged up, so I'd have to look more into this, but I like the base. I think the base is cool. I like having the corner of the ring. I think that's a very cool idea to have the setting dressed, if you will. But personally, not 4. I don't think I would collect 4 because it's not it's not my favorite, but I like all the films are good. It's just not the one that I would pick up first. Let's put it that way, because if I did get into the line, I would probably pick them all up, maybe having one of each, but not to start out. I wouldn't go 4. That's just me.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Absolutely,
but it doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look horrible or anything like that. It looks good.
That's one of the things I think about too, because I was like, if I bought this version and then they did an Apollo Creed, and he's also in these shorts, of like that really wouldn't make sense, right? So then I would want different shorts for Rocky, so that way they could be together, right?
Right.
That's the one thing I thought about. I was like, if I do get this version, Apollo would have to have different shorts, because he only wore these ones, I believe, in 4, right? Because when they fought in the first 2 films, he had different shorts. So I'd either have to figure out different shorts for Apollo or different shorts for Rocky. I don't know. That's a future dilemma for me. I want to go to Fig. Fig, what do you think about this one?
If I had to be honest, I've seen all the Rocky movies. The only one in that universe I haven't seen, I think, is Creed 3. But I've seen them all. Not something that I would collect. I enjoyed the movies though, but it just, I'm kind of streamlined and optimized with the way that I collect. So I'm kind of locked in the 98 or above. But if I had to judge the figure, I would give the head sculpt about an 8.5. And I would give the body about also 8.5, because it looks like kind of like a typical body. It doesn't look unique. It looks like just like a standard silicone body, like very, very similar in the chest area to kind of Conan as well. And you know, I feel like it does need a little bit of work. Rolling eyes is a must with this kind of figure. The Dio is amazing. Like, I love Dios like that. Like, hopefully one day somebody does like Attitude Era WWF figures and they got like Dios. That'll be crazy. So this is kind of like a taste of that. So I do like it. And I feel like this is gonna be a strong line moving forward. So to all the Rocky heads, you're gonna be eating for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. So Philly was talking about no on Rooted, but 50-50 on Moving Eyes. Excited though. Rocky 4 is one of the best. Yeah, I mean the soundtrack on it, man, it's killer, man. It's a killer soundtrack on that one. We got Adam saying he's got Rocky the Underdog, and it's a great figure. He likes that one. I know he's told me that one before. And Philly saying he wants Apollo, Drago, and Rocky. I know they're doing Drago for sure, so you can pair him up with this Rocky if that's something you'd want to do. All right, guys. Sal, I don't want to miss you. Before we get into anything else, Sal, what do you think about this Rocky?
Yeah, no, I think I agree with Fig on the rankings, about an 8.5 for both body and head sculpt. I do think the chest area is a little weird for me. It's like slightly too low. I think that might be what's kind of throwing this off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's dope. I mean, I don't really collect just straight up people in like clothes. You know what I mean?
He's a boxer though.
Yeah, he's a boxer. Yeah, I think honestly, I probably would pick this up if it was the montage version of Rocky, because I mean, I feel like Rocky 4 montage maybe the best one, maybe.
But yeah, that's a strong one.
In the snow, like it's so dope, dude. With the song, like sick, so sick.
I love that one, but the Rocky 3 one with Apollo on the beach and Eye of the Tiger and There Is No Tomorrow. Oh man. Oh no, it's tough. I think those are like the two best ones. Like, it's hard for me to choose. Like, on one day I might pick one versus the other. But those montages, man, they're incredible, and they're always well. Like, the music just goes so well with those montages. But all right, guys. Well, thank you guys for sharing that. Again, I was just hearing a lot of negativity, and it was like, oh, who is that? Who's that supposed to be? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh man, like, is it really that bad? Because I'm like, I like it. I don't think it's as bad as people were making it. But I 100% see all your points about that in regards to the chest area, which I hadn't really paid attention. I was more like, oh my god, it's Rocky 4, Rocky. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, I got excited about it, and so I didn't really pay attention to those little things. But I definitely see what you guys mean on those things. All right. I want to move on to one more exciting announcement. Well, we have a few of them, actually, a lot of them, but this one from another company that isn't Hot Toys. I want to bring this up. This one's rather interesting. I want to see what you guys think about this one. Let's see. Let me bring this up. Let's see. Where is it? Sorry, guys. There's I have 15 tabs open. So hard for me to. Who is messaging me? Oh. Oh, it's because I have the thing open. Stop messaging me. All right, cool. All right, it is. All right. So Jazzy showed the renders for the Linda Carter Wonder Woman. Now, this one's a pretty exciting one. I know the community has been dying for Linda Carter Wonder Woman for a long time. There's been a couple statues. Chuck, I think you can confirm for me. There's a couple, right, that have done them. I can't remember off the top of my head which companies made those. So there's been a couple that have been made. Some people started saying, as soon as they started seeing more statues being made, they were like, oh, it seems like the likeness is one of those things. And I mean, not the likeness, but the rights to making that figure is actually a possibility in 6 scale now. If we're seeing statues making them, it might be one of those things where Linda Carter is more open to it. And it seems like she is, because it might be even a signature edition on this as well. So that's what I'm hearing. I don't know if Yost has changed his mind on that yet, but he showed these 2 photos on this Wonder Woman, just kind of showing us an early look at these renders. I want to go again back to Chuck. Chuck, what do you think about Linda Carter's Wonder Woman? And is this something that would interest you if it comes out looking great?
So y'all have to understand something. I'm old. Like, y'all are all young bucks. I'm not a young buck. I'm an old buck. I'm that 14 point that's ruffling around in the leaves looking for some acorns. I'm 55. So I think I was 6 or 7 when this show was on TV. And I think it was the first time in my life that I went, ooh, like, hey, that's fun to watch, you know? And some of those episodes were, you know, incredibly corny. It was back when it was the $6 million man and the $6 million woman and Bigfoot and Wonder Woman. And, you know, that was TV back in the 70s, man, with me and my dad watching TV together. I think that Yost is crushing this. I am so excited about this. I don't know if this is a figure that is going to speak to your generation or into people in their 20s, you know. I don't know if it's going to. For me, my 2 favorite Wonder Woman are Linda Carter, Gal Gadot, 100%. And I'm excited what InArt's doing with the Gal Gadot that they're working on. But this is going to be really good. Blitzway had done that statue from the photo shoot that Linda Carter had done with the cape around her back, and it was good. The body was fantastic, but the sculpt was off. It wasn't Linda Carter, but that's Linda Carter, especially if they can nail those eyes, because her eyes were, you know, very specific in the color of her eyes.
I was about to mention that. Yeah, you got the color right. The blue eyes.
It's one of those blue eyes. Yeah, blue eyes with that dark hair and the, you know, the diaper outfit. Basically, it looked like a damn diaper on her. But I'm excited about this. This is something I will 100% get, and I think Yost is doing a really good job with this design. 100%.
Absolutely. I had a comment here by Philly who was saying, this looks great with the new 90s Flash from So coming soon, and then the Keaton Batman and the Reeve Superman. You can kind of make your own little, like, what if Justice League if you wanted to, which would be really, really cool. I like that idea a lot, actually, Philly. So shout out to you. I don't have that So on order, but the Flash, I haven't bought a third party in a minute. But I saw the photos on that, so I didn't bring that one up, and it actually looked pretty good. The body looked good, looked like it could pose well. I didn't really grow up with the Flash TV show, but I've seen him on like the CW shows, because he came back. He was playing the dad, and then eventually he played like alternate versions of other characters, and eventually he even played himself again from the 90s TV show on the CW shows. So that was rather interesting. I want to go to Harrison now. Harrison, you are on the younger side, like myself. I'm not sure if you actually grew up with Linda Carter or knowing of her. What do you think of this?
I know of her, but I've never watched it. I think it looks really, just from this concept, it does look really good. I just hope that he can stick the landing. I know we haven't really seen a proper 1/6 figure from him yet. So I'm hoping that the Catwoman turns out really, really good. So then it gives more people to like the backing a little bit more to go, oh, okay, no, they can do it, and these we can go in on all these pieces, because they are ones that people do really want and very passionate about, and they need to get it right, I feel, for them. But so far this is looking really good. I hope it looks like this, and if not better, when it comes up for pre-order at least.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually pretty excited about this. It's one that I'd want to get, because I didn't necessarily grow up with it, but I've seen like some clips, I've seen some episodes, I've seen a couple of things, and my mom was a huge fan. She always talked about Linda Carter's Wonder Woman, and she always specifically was always talking about her eyes. She had these blue eyes, and she was like, and when Gal Gadot came out, and she was like, wait. And I remember I showed her a photo of Gal Gadot, and it was like a high resolution one, and she kind of like zoomed in. You know how parents do when they're showing them a phone, and she was like holding the phone up to here, and then she was zooming in, and she's like, wait, I want to see her eyes. Are they blue? And I was like, no, they're not blue. And she's like, oh my goodness, the one thing. And I was like, Linda Carter had the blue eyes. You could tell. And I was like, I know, but it's a different interpretation. And so anyways, it's one of the things I always remember. I want to go to the man of collectibles, Flavio. What do you think about this Linda Carter Jazz Inc. product?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go down with the same tune as Harrison here. I mean, I think it looks good for the renderings here. I mean, I don't really think that there's that much that we can, really take away from this. It's not really, that there's no paint or, it's just, still renderings of the, product to be. And from what I see, I don't really have issues with it. Again, not my era, but I do know of her. I never really watched the show or anything like that, but I know of her, version of Wonder Woman. I'm guessing it's gonna be rooted hair too, from the way that it looks. So I guess that would be a plus as well. But I would like to see more from this, because like Harrison said, I think he needs to stick it with Catwoman, so that there is that comfort with continuing down the backing of his product when it comes to the figures. So
Sure.
But the body too as well. I mean, if that's going to be a silicone body, I mean, look at the the detail there on the upper body. I mean, I don't see anything wrong here. So
Yeah, absolutely. I want to say hello to Collection Obsession. I didn't think I saw you earlier, so good to see you here, man. He says, if Linda Carter comes out looking great, dopo for me. Yeah, absolutely. Pedro Lopez says, would love a 2-pack of her in civilian or Air Force outfit, complete the transformation display. That'd be rather interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Viking, again, just letting us know how young he is. He's not watched the Creed films either. Boxing is not my thing, but I will give them a go. Harrison, please do. Please do. Adam says, as a fellow Gen Xer, I second Chuck on this. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Philly says, my guess about 80% of Yos's customers are 70 to 90s customers. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Pedro, is this that's what his guess. Pedro saying Linda Carter is Latina. Is this true, Chuck? Oh my goodness. People are messaging me. Stop messaging me. Go ahead. Do you know, Chuck, if she was Latina? I can't hear you, Chuck. Are you on mute? Yeah, I believe I lost you.
Yeah, I was on mute. Sorry about that.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know that she is, but I would not doubt if she's Latina. I think it's, kind of like Cameron Diaz. Everybody, you look at Cameron when she first came out and she was blonde, and then when you hear her last name and you start digging, you find out she's actually Latina.
Yeah.
But that, it wasn't a married name or a stage name or something. But I wouldn't be surprised with Linda Carter, especially with the blue eyes and dark hair. I think that I think she could be, because Cameron's that way. Cameron's blue eyes and dark hair.
Chihuahua, Mexico, her mother.
There you go.
There you go. FigPozr coming up with the research.
Fig coming in with the search there. I think this is cool. For me personally, I'm loving all this pop culture stuff that we're getting. The the Terminator and the aliens, and going back to that generation, especially as an old dude, seeing guys y'all's age get excited about any of this stuff, it's even more cool for me, because I grew up on this shit, Yeah. So I'm digging it. I'm loving the pop culture stuff. Give me all of it.
Hell yeah. I want to go. I believe FigPozr, have you talked on this one yet? If not, go ahead.
I have not. I will say I do not know much about her. I do know her imagery, like her outfit, her costume. I've seen very, very short clips on her of her doing a little spinning thing, spinning around, real quick. I seen that. Look cool, and her flying in the midair, invisible jet kind of thing. That was cool too. It's just like I said, 98 or better. So I'm waiting on Yost to make anything from Batman Begins on up. Like anything within that world he makes, I'm a customer. Like he said, he's thinking about Catwoman from 22 Batman. Hopefully he makes the Penguin as well for that movie, or even the TV show. That's really what I'm waiting on. But this is, so far, the renderings look amazing. I mean, it looks like it's going to have rooted hair. But as to what, the other panelist said right before me, is just that we're going to have to see a product in 1/6 scale, like a figure, in a full release, to get a better understanding and more confidence of purchasing with him moving forward, because I own several of his vehicles. A few, like I own his Bat Signal. Those work amazing. I've had 0 issues. I made it off the wait list for every single thing, thank God. But so, I mean, from what I've got from him, I love it. His customer service is next to none. So I'm pretty sure he'll take care of anybody if they do face issues. So yeah, he's a good guy to deal with.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I've had the pleasure of streaming with him thanks to my man, FigCraft Philly. We were on his channel and I got to ask him a couple of questions. I even pitched him an idea. One of the first pitches I've ever done. I pitched him an idea, which I still think he should do. He hasn't mentioned anything about it anymore, but
what was it?
It was, I called it trademark, a copyright, plussing a figure. It was a concept about, I was like, well, I like the idea that you guys are doing like these accessories for the figures. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you could do like accessory packs for existing figures, like maybe an updated head sculpt or accessories, maybe a diorama base. I mean, they have diorama in their name, so just kind of plussing the figure, right? Patent pending, pun intended. So that was my idea, and he actually liked it. He thought it was pretty cool. And me and Billy.
Crazy.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like if it already exists, right? The figure already exists, but maybe it has a lacking head sculpt or something like that, or it could use like additional accessories or a jacket, or how sometimes these figures, there's one thing there's like, oh, if you could update the look slightly, it could give it a whole new spin. And so like little things like that, like the kind of what like Topo Studios is doing and other companies like that. If they could do that, I feel like they'd be really successful, not just making their own figures, but also plussing other figures. That was something that I had pitched him on, and he was like, "Oh, let me think about it." But anyways, I haven't had the chance to follow up on that. But
maybe one day.
Maybe one day. I think we lost Chuck. I hope we can bring him back. But if not, well, I do need him back, but hopefully he comes back. But let me go to Sal. Sal, what do you think about this Wonder Woman? Do you like Linda Carter Wonder Woman? And I know I think you're on our age, right? Around there. I don't want to call you out, but I think you're on the younger side, right? Not like Chuck, correct?
Yeah. I was I'm a 91 baby. I was born in
91. Let's go.
Yeah. My mom was super into this, so she grew up on Linda Carter Wonder Woman. So it's definitely a classic. It's like a legacy figure at this point. Like I'm unsure why someone hasn't touched this license before. I think it's something that would sell extremely well. And Jazz Inc. does good shit all the time, dude. Like I've been tempted by every single Batmobile, trust me. I just don't have the space for it, or that kind of cash to drop on it. But yeah, I mean, I think I'd consider this if I was maybe collecting some of the older DC stuff as well, like Christopher Reeve, and not that they were ever together, like in a movie or anything, but yeah, that would be, I'd have the Trinity up there for sure, maybe with paired with Adam West, kind of a different era, but it just feels right to have those guys in the same display. But yeah, I think this is super dope. I think it's a smart move. And I really do hope it comes out great, because anyone who picks this up this is like, if you're picking this up, you love the hell out of this, and you're going to be real happy with it, I think.
Yeah, 100% agree. All right, let me go and see a couple of things that people were saying in the chat. He says, where are we? I think Philly's saying, where's Vita? I think it's because some people are watching it on Marco's channel and then some are watching it on my channel, and that might be the issue. But if you're actually watching it on Marco's channel, you're in the wrong place. Go ahead and let's go to my channel. The reason for that is because we're going to have a poll later. I wanted you to be able to vote. And since Marco's not here, he can't do the poll. So if you're watching on Marco's channel, let's move on over to my channel. Go ahead and make sure you hit the like button while you do so that way more people can watch this show. I appreciate that, guys. All right. Oh, I got my man Bob Dylan is here. He says, wait is the key word for Jazz Inc. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Bob Dylan. I always say this. I always bring it up when I see him in the chats, and I'm very thankful he's here for as long as he can be. But he actually helped me out really, really big time. I had never sent a figure to get repainted, and and touched up before, and he helped me 357 department or whatever's. I wanted to get something kind of touched up and a little bit, because I felt like it was lacking. It was a little soft, and so he helped me send it over. It was a lot of paperwork, a lot of like this and that, and doing it correctly, and he walked me all the way through. So I appreciate you, Bob Dylan. You're always there for the community, so I appreciate you. Shout out to you, my friend. I want to see. Pedro Lopez is saying hello. Anya Taylor Joy is also Latina. I mean, I knew that one because she speaks Spanish, so I knew that one. Maryland-oid, if I'm saying that correctly, good to see you. It says, I'm super hyped for this, but also really praying they offer sculpt expressions like, quote, Catwoman. That's an interesting, like maybe like various head sculpts. I wonder if they do end up doing that. Vita, Viking says, Vita's always here silently judging me on my choices. I think we all do, Harrison. It's not just Vita, but anyways.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
Yeah, Bob, patience too. I've been bugging Joe's for Kit for 8 years now. Yep. Yeah. Keyword of life. I agree, Sal. 100%. All right, guys, let's get this show moving because we got a major. What's the link to your channel? That's a great question, and I will actually put it right now there for you. Just give me a second as I go ahead and bring up the next topic. So let's see, what should we talk about next? Let's see.
Sorry, I got bounced there for a second.
No worries. I was just like, where is he? I need him. Oh gosh. No worries. Things happen. It's happened to me before. I don't know if Harrison, you were here for that episode where even I got bounced. So it happens. All right. I think we should talk about this one, especially because it's on the thumbnail. So let's talk about this one. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? All right, here it is. Let's bring it up. All right. Now this is from a show, a Netflix show, correct? Harrison, you're gonna have to jump in here. I have not seen this. I know this is Jinx. Is this the character that's voiced by Haley Steinfeld?
No, she does Vi. I think.
Vi.
I think
okay.
It's the what's her name? It's the lady in Fallout. I can't remember her name.
Oh yeah, Elle Purnell or something. I forget her name. Something like that.
Fallout.
Yeah, her.
Fallout girl. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
all right. So I don't know much about this. I'm gonna need you guys to step up, especially if you're a fan of this. This is Jinx from the show Arcane, right? That's on Netflix. It's based on a video game. Is that correct, Harrison?
Yeah, well, it's just not so much based on the video game, but it's got characters from the video game, League of Legends.
Okay. Well, since you seem to be more of an expert, tell me what you think about this. Is this something you were considering? What do you think?
Yes, I really, really like Jinx. I love the show. The show's amazing. One of the best animated shows I think's been made. Jinx is a great character. I do want it, but it's one of the, it's one of the lines where I'm like trying to say no, I don't need it, but I think like I'm just right on the edge at the minute because it's turned out really, really good. The eyes, the thing that keeps getting me on this, and I don't know why this figure in particular, but the eyes on this have been done so well. They're really, really, really good. Every photo I see where they've focused on the eyes, there's just so much life to them on this piece. And you've got the paint of her tattoos on her body. Like, there's literally everything about this piece has just turned out so well that I'm now really considering picking it up, and I'm trying desperately not to, but everyone keeps trying to make me. But if all I can say is if you haven't watched the show, you should really watch the show because it's such a good show. Really, really is good. Even if you're not normally an animated person, like enjoy animated shows, you should definitely give it a go. It's really, really good. So Jose, watch it.
Okay, I've heard of it, and then I heard you guys were talking about it on GeoStream last night about how like some of you guys watched a few minutes and then didn't like it or whatever, and I was like, okay, well maybe I'll give it a shot like these guys did, and then if I can get into it, cool. If not, But yeah, I had heard that it was amazing, but I don't know. I just haven't really looked into it. Flavio, House of Collectibles. Do you know about this? Is this any interest to you?
I don't know anything about Arcane. I know about League of Legends. I have friends that play it, but I never personally played it either. But it looks cool. I've seen my friends play it, and it does look cool. I have no idea though about this show. It's on Netflix though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe I'll give it a shot. I love anime. I love watching stuff like that. So it's not that that's out of my realm. I just never really watched this show. So I think the figures though came out amazing. I think they look great. I think she looks awesome. I agree. The eyes look very cool. I think these got hit with that luminous reflective paint for the eyes, which I think that's dope. It adds another level of like, depth to the character. She kind of looks like sinister or evil. But yeah, I don't know the background of any of the characters. I think the body turned out great as well. The proportions to the character from what I can see, the sculpted hair as well. Just everything about the figure does look very, very cool. And kind of looks like cyberpunkish or something like that, of that nature. But I think it turned out very good, and I think the people that are excited for this should be very happy. And also people that are excited for things that are like this should be happy as well, because I think this is just the beginning of that doorway slowly opening for more anime style characters or cartoons and stuff like that of that nature. So looks good.
Absolutely. Before I get to Sal, I want to go ahead and again, I did go ahead and put in the link, guys. It is there for you. If you're watching it on Marco's channel, go ahead and go over to my channel, because we are going to put the poll. And while you're there, go ahead and hit the like button. And guys, I'd really appreciate it. All right. And again, I want to say hello to S Beam, who's here. He says hello. He says 10 more likes and Jose Plus will continue the show. Yeah, 10 more likes, guys, please. Feezy's here, even though we're not friends anymore, but he says the show and figure are great. Just kidding, Feezy. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Adam says this is my daughter's birthday present. She can't wait. I'm not into this show. Yeah, I remember you saying that on Gio's channel the other day. And Jim says if Harrison watches all the Rocky films, then Jose needs to watch this show. Okay, all right. I mean, that's a lot more. That's a lot more content that Harrison needs to watch than I do, because then he's got to watch all 6 movies, right? No, it's 5. No, it's 6 movies because it's Rocky Balboa, and then the 3 Creed films. You got to watch all of them. That's 9 films you got to watch. So, and is this like 3 seasons? Correct? Are we on the 3rd season?
2. I think it's 2 coming into the 3rd. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. All right. Pedro Lopez says it's a great show. If you want a nice clip to watch, Google Jinx versus is it Echo? Only 3 minutes of wonderful animations. Good to know. And he says she's not evil but broken. Oh, I like characters like that. That's actually a segment I want to have on this show. Me and Harrison have talked about that, but mainly about how mainstream media has been doing a lot of like I call it the Darth Vader effect. But basically how like it's become popular to kind of try to humanize the villain, right, and kind of make them like, hey, like look at this perspective as to who they were before and what caused them to turn and evolve into the person they are in terms of quote unquote evil, right? So that's a rather interesting subject that I want to bring up on the show eventually. All right, so I want to go to Sal. Sal, what do you think about Arcane? What do you think about this release?
Yeah, I haven't watched the show, so I don't have like any attachment to it. But just objectively, it looks great. Like, I've seen the trailer. I think it's actually on my list to watch, so I will get to it eventually. But yeah, it looks great. I mean, the design of the show, the animation of the show is top tier. Like, I don't know how accurate this is, like in comparison, but just looking at it, I mean, I think it looks great. I don't know if, I mean, you can't really call any figure flawless, but I mean, so far this looks pretty good. And I'd be super stoked to get this if I was collecting animated figures, but sadly I'm not doing that either. I don't know, unless something crazy comes out like it'd have to be like a Batman Beyond or something, and then I'd consider it. But yeah, no, this looks great. Yeah, that's kind of all I got for this.
Batman Beyond is like one of those things for me is that my whole collection is like the human realistic look, right, for all my characters. So I've never been, I've thought about the Spider-Verse characters a couple times. I had one on order at one point, I ended up canceling it, but it's just one of those things where I was like, I don't feel like it will fit with my collection, right? Because they're animated, versus like the more realistic human, realism figures. So I just never felt like I could do that. But a Batman Beyond, in a single case by itself, one of those, like maybe those chaos ones, I don't know what they're called or whatever, it's like maybe one of those just in that, maybe that might get me. That'd be really cool. Batman Beyond.
I'm getting my I should be getting my Dark Knight Returns today.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I have to bounce out, that's what I'm doing, is grabbing my package before somebody snags it off my porch.
As long as it's not during your pitch, man. Don't leave.
I know, dude. I'd be so scared. I'm like, I gotta bounce.
Man, I'm sorry if I'm getting the delivery during my pitch, man. You gotta get the figure, man. You gotta get it.
Bro, I already had one. I had one stolen when I was like a couple years ago. Yeah, when I first moved here.
Really?
I was pretty livid. I got a super deal on it because it was like through like OfferUp or something, or Facebook Marketplace. But like the dude ended up shipping it to me, and then I think it was outside for like 15 minutes.
Oh,
what?
Wow.
Yeah, someone was scoping, bro, for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of an issue back then, but since then the community like kind of installed, like, I live in like a gated like townhome kind of area, so there's cameras now, so that's good.
I always worry about that, man.
Bro, yeah, I know.
I want to go to Chuck. Chuck, what do you think about this? Seems like you're kind of more informed than I am. What do you think about this one in particular?
I have not watched the show yet. My daughter is just consistently, Dad, you have to watch it. Dad, you have to watch it. You're going to love this so much. You will absolutely love this. And when I was on Dante's stream, when this figure was announced and we were talking about it, my daughter came into the chat and she was just, oh my God, I can't believe this. And from what I've heard from her, this is as close to flawless as she has seen out of a design for a figure, and she collects also. The detail that they put into this, that's a custom body that they made for this. That's not an off-the-shelf body. It's a seamless body. There's getting the tattoos right on it is so hard. That's why our Harley was so messed up. The original Harley Quinn they couldn't get the tattoos to work. I think that this is a figure. There's so many of us that have not seen this. And I think it's one of those things that this thing is going to sell out, because this is going to probably be a fairly limited run, if I had to guess. I don't see this being a large production figure. I don't think we're going to be seeing this in 4 Christmases on Sideshow being the free figure if you spend $400. That ain't going to happen. I think this is something that we're going to see this show after this thing is sold out, and we're going to see this on the secondary market absolutely skyrocket in price. That's what I think. I think the detail, the paint apps, the quality of the new body that they built on this thing, I think this is going to end up being one of those pieces that down the line, I'm not going to use the word grail, but I think this is going to be one of those figures, in 5 years from now, if people start getting into the show and the show continues, this is going to be one where people whiffed. And I think people are going to regret not having this figure one day if they watch the show.
Yeah. X-Men is saying you should listen, as Beetlejuice would say, you should listen to your daughter, Chuck.
Yeah. What's up, X-Man? Yeah, I want to watch it. I need to make time for it. I've been stuck on rewatching every single Star Trek show.
Okay.
Yeah, and every movie, every Star Trek, all of them, and I've gotten through all of them. So now I'm at a point where I can do this, and I am going to watch this because my kid's got great taste. So if she likes it, it's got to be good.
Yeah. Feezy in the chat says he agrees, low production, but on the other hand, Hot Toys could make another version, which, yeah. All right, Fig. Last but not least, Fig, what do you think about this one?
I think it's an amazing figure. The silicone body with the tattoos, like the other panelists said, looks amazing. It's kind of like breaking barriers with just how these 1/6 companies are working on just silicone bodies and the breakthroughs and all that. It's pretty epic. He looks cool. From what I've heard, she sounds amazing. She sounds interesting. The problem with me, unfortunately, the last anime that I gave my heart to, and the only anime, was Dragon Ball Z. And SH FigPozr, I collect those with undying passion. I love those. So unfortunately, this is a skip for me. I haven't even seen it. I'm just, I've been so, taken over by live action that I just prefer to see everything in live action now. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, maybe one day when I get children and they, get into the animated, I could rewatch some things I missed, like Clone Wars or the Into the Spider-Verse universe. I didn't even watch those. It's just, I don't know. Like, I want to see the live action. So that's just where I'm at with it, except for X-Men 97 to X-Men Supreme. X-Men 97 was the only loophole because I already started watching that when I was a kid. So, but this figure looks amazing. I like the way you got to swap out face. The weaponry looks cool. That shark cannon. This looks great. Whoever's gonna get this is gonna be a happy person for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like he just got a delivery. I was like, where did Chuck go? He went to go get his delivery.
Yeah. Mark 42 2.0.
Oh my goodness. Well, congrats, man. It looks like a lot of people are getting deliveries today. Sal's got one, Chuck got one. I'm expecting my X23 today.
Oh, there you
got
go.
anything coming in? Harrison,
can y'all hear me now?
I hear you.
No,
yeah.
Nothing due today.
No. Okay.
Oh gosh. Well, it looks like Flavio. Whoa, and we lost Fig too. Oh gosh. It seems like we're having this issue right now where it looks like we can hear you, but one person can't hear the other person. Oh gosh, and we lost Chuck too.
We're gonna all disappear in a minute.
Are they all disappearing? Sal, are you next?
We're all being dusted.
Oh gosh. Okay, let me bring them back. They're all back. They're all here.
It just booted me. Like just.
Oh gosh.
Oh, did we all leave at the same time? I couldn't hear
Close to it.
Am I back?
I hear you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, so I had to get out.
Damn. Okay. So damn. I got. Hold on. Let me make it quick. Then let me shorten it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched anime since the one and only love in anime of mine is Dragon Ball Z. I collect SH FigPozr for that.
Hell yeah.
So that's really the last one that I got into. Even with animated in general, X-Men 97, Batman Beyond, like my boy Sal said, that's kind of last of the era for me. That era right there. When X-Men came out in 2000, I was locked in. That was my biggest dream as a kid, to see what the cartoon stuff could do in real world situations. So once X-Men and Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, all that stuff started coming out, I was like, I really don't need animated anymore. This is what I always wanted. So unfortunately, this figure does look amazing though, with the silicone progressions that they made with the tattoos, like the other panelists said. The shark cannon looks cool as hell. The swap out faceplate. I do wish that they would have gave her a second set of eyes for the luminous effect, because I feel like they should do that moving forward with Scarlet Witches or Thor, for example. Like, they should give us a separate swap out set of eyes to really give that effect. But not everybody wants to do a black light with their display. So I do like this figure, and I feel like anybody that has it coming in is going to enjoy it and love it. So it's going to be a great piece.
Absolutely. And again, I apologize, guys, for the tech issues we're having here, but looks like we got everybody. Chuck. Ooh, there we go. Hold on. Can we do that? Ooh, hello. Ooh, we. Look at that. Hello.
Damn, I'm mad I missed on that piece, man. I wanted the deluxe on that. Ooh. You got the top tier on that, Chuck?
Yeah, I got the top tier. I got to decide if I'm keeping him.
What?
Bring the car battery out.
Some of y'all may not, most of y'all probably don't know this. I think Flavio knows this. I used to be just strictly Iron Man. Like yeah. Everything was Iron Man. I had every die-cast Iron Man they had ever made, and then when I started being on streams, I was like, man, I kind of want to diversify a little bit because I see y'all's collections. You know, Jose's got a great collection, and Harrison's got a great collection, and Dante's, and Easy's, and Desi's, and everybody's got this variety. And all my shit was just Iron Man. And you know, people made comments because that's what people do. They were like, "Oh, you know, you got an Iron Man fetish," you know, and so I sold literally all of them. All I have is my Mark 7 maquette statue from Sideshow. That's it. And then I had this on pre-order, and wow, this thing is good.
Damn, Doug, man, you should have kept them, bro.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
That makes me mad that you did that. Shit.
Collect what you love. Screw that.
I think you should definitely keep that one though, man, because that's like that's a very unique Iron Man. It's very different from all the others.
It is. In the Mark 40, you know, the Mark 42, the Prodigal Son, it's one of my favorite suits. The Mark 7 and the Mark 42 are probably my two most favorite suits.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day is coming up, but this thing was almost $600 shipped. I mean, it was not friggin' cheap, but it's the first one where we have USB-C in the back.
Yep.
So it will light everything in the suit, the eyes, everything. It's the first one to do that. In the past, you would still have to use the button cell in the head. And this is the first one that we can do all the way through. But man, this is really good. I mean, this is.
And I really like that. I like the head sculpt that comes with that too. I like the fact that
let's see the head sculpt.
You can do the battle damage too. I like that as well. Like how you can have his arm exposed. And I just love the car battery look. That's the look that I like.
Oh wow.
I think it looks good though.
That's probably the best Tony sculpt they ever made.
Y'all look at this with the eyes moved.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Tony
looks good.
Tony.
Yeah, I may keep this.
If I could put a bug in your ear, I would probably tell you to keep it, man.
Yeah, this is another one aftermarket that's going to go through the roof. I got a feeling.
That's another thing. You could just sit on it for now, and if you ever decide later, you know.
I saw the Mark 47 go to $1,500 on eBay, and people were paying $1,500 for that suit, and nobody bought it when it came out. Nobody bought it, and then all of a sudden it was a Grail piece.
Iron Man will always prevail. That's one thing that I think all of us collectors, we love to joke about, like, oh man, another Iron Man that they announced, but don't get it twisted, man. That's the bread and butter. That's what keeps the lights on. So
especially if it's a main suit.
Yeah, exactly.
And you already know that that's going to happen, Chuck. You know that all that technology is going to come right back through with the 3.0. So
I'm waiting on the Mark 7. Ooh, I'm waiting on that.
Yeah, well, and I got a feeling, guys. I got a feeling, little birdies, that we're going to be getting a Mark 7 soon. I got a feeling.
Damn.
I think we're going to get a 2.0 of the diecast Mark 7.
Let's go.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't that the quarter scale one that was just?
That was the Mark 6, the one with the gantry. Okay. Yeah, that was a Mark 6.
They did a suit up too for the Mark 7 recently.
They did the suit up version, and then the version of it where it was like just the open back and it was like a statue.
Yeah,
they did that also. But I think we're going to get a 2.0 of the Mark 7 soon. I really do.
Yeah.
Need that.
Yeah, I love Iron Man. You can't go wrong with that, man.
Can't.
Hey, what did he say? Different mask, same task, baby.
Oh. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good piece. This is a good piece.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Let me go into the chat. A couple people were saying a couple things, especially about our technical difficulties. I got Brick, I haven't seen here in a while. Brick, good to see you. Roberto, he says, Fig, watch Spider-Verse. You're crazy.
Wait, says, you never seen Spider-Verse, Fig?
No. No. I'm waiting for live action Miles, bro. Come on.
Oh my goodness. X-Men says the algorithm got him. Maybe. Nicolio, good to see you here, my friend. He says, Jose, stop kicking the panel's members. Ay caramba. 2000 was wild when X-Men hit. Yeah, 100%.
Facts.
100%. But good to see you guys in here. All right, guys, let's get the show moving because we still got a whole triple threat to go into, and I got a couple more figures I wanted to touch on if you guys do not mind. Let me go ahead and bring another one up. Now, this one I'm pretty excited about. Now, I'm not sure I'm getting this. I know someone on the panel is getting this, and we were talking at length. Now, Sal, one of the reasons I invited you was because you had a very good take on this film. So I'm actually going to go to you first about this, if you don't mind. Ooh, it is Papi Predator. Or Father Predator. Now, Papi Predator is from the film Predator. Stop messaging me. Papi Predator was announced by Hot Toys. Now, again, this is from Predator Badlands. This is the daddy that disowns his son. Spoiler alert. And starts off the film in a way that is not very dad-like, I would say. Sal, what do you think about this announcement? Is this something you were looking at? I know you'd like the Badlands.
I did, yeah. I'm looking. I don't know if I'm going to get it just because of his involvement in the film. Like, he's a catalyst for a lot of things, but I'm just not sure. Like, I would want the representation in there. Also, it is pretty pricey, but it looks fantastic. I cannot understate how dope this looks, the design, everything. Honestly, one of the coolest looking Predator designs I think we've gotten in a long time. I think it's super unique. I think if you're gonna have this in your display, like, you probably got like Wolf in there, you got a bunch of other ones, and this is just like the next guy in there to have that crazy presence on the shelf. The only nitpick I have with it is I think that suit underneath is pleather. It doesn't look too great either. It's a little too clean in my opinion. Like a little too fresh. I'm just talking about like that brown like undersuit. But yeah, man, this thing is so dope. And the way they did you can't even tell that that's a swap out like mandible piece right there. Like, it's really, really well done. I'm hoping this is kind of like a preview of like the kind of scenes we're going to be seeing on deck, because I do have deck pre-ordered. But as many have seen, those seams on the face are pretty egregious on that one. I've seen people comment on like the color of this one, which I'm not too worried about. I don't think, for the most part, I think Hot Toys usually goes for the on-set look rather than like, the final film is graded. There's shadows, there's lighting, there's a ton of stuff going on in the film. So sometimes I don't think comparing straight up to like a film, like a screenshot of a film, is the best way to go about like judging color on a figure or representation. I think there's a nice in between somewhere to be had. But yeah, dude, I mean, this thing is super dope. He does look a little oversized to me. If I'm thinking about the movie, I don't remember the stark difference like that between him and Deck. I know Deck is supposed to be like kind of like malformed or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, he just looks really small to me. And I know he's still supposed to be like what, like 6'4" or something. He's not small. He's small for a Predator, but he's not small in terms of like, if he's standing next to one of us. But yeah, I think I also seen somewhere that it's just using the feral body, maybe. I don't know if that's true. I hope not, because then that's kind of where like a scale issue would come into play. But again, I'm not sure what kind of information they have or like what they're going off of. But this one is super sick, and I'm definitely contemplating it. But I'll have to see, because I'm also going to be. I'm getting the Romulus alien, and I'm probably getting Big Chap. And I think I'm probably just going to dedicate a whole shelf to that. And I don't know. I really did love the film. I think I gave it like an 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, some of the campiness like brought it down for me a little bit. But no, I think it's really well written and it's a nice change of pace, I think, as well too.
Yeah, 100% agree. I think we had very, very similar thoughts about the film. It was one of the things that I felt like not a lot of people had seen it the way we did. Harrison, me and you were talking about it, and I think I shared Sal's opinion about it. I don't know if you remember us talking about it. Harrison, I know you're excited about this one. I know you have this one on order. What do you think? And is this coming home?
Yeah, very excited for this one. Just like Sal and you, I loved the film. Really, really enjoyed it. Deck really grew on me as a character. But his dad, while being a total awful father, looks amazing. And he both of these actually really grew on me since being released. Even at first I was a bit not totally taken by it, but they're both really grown on me over time. And it's got a very sort of Viking look to him, which obviously I get drawn to very easily. But to be fair, Predator has to be really bad for me not to want to get it. They're just Alien and Predator are my thing. So and they've knocked this sculpt out of the park compared to how Deck was shown off. This is incredible. And it's more like a usual design for the Oucher. So yeah, I'm totally 100% in on this. It is on order. I just hope we get his brother now, and then I'll have all three of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to go to Chuck. Chuck, did you watch Predator Badlands at all?
I have not seen it. I know. I still haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine.
What?
Nah, oh no!
Get out of here! There's no way.
I'm serious,
bro. What?
So I own my own company, and there are days where, like today, I haven't worked at all, and that's awesome. But tomorrow I could work 20 hours, and it's hard sometimes. Yeah, it's hard, but it is in my list of things to watch. I have heard far more good than bad about it, and I'm kind of like Harrison. If you give me, I used to have the original 1.0 Predator, Jungle Predator, and I had the Big Chap, and I had the Sideshow Big Chap statue, and my cats were scared to death of the alien, which was just hilarious. They would like hiss at it and run from it. I've got Big Chap on pre-order. I got the Jungle Predator on pre-order. And oh my god, that's the funniest comment. I missed out on the Scorched Xenomorph. I'm just trying to find it at a reasonable price. If anybody's got an extra, please hit me up. But I think this is a very badass looking figure. I haven't seen it, but this is just sick. Like this made me feel, when I saw this figure the other day when it popped up on my feed, I didn't even know he was in the show because I haven't seen the show, and I've been purposely avoiding everything I can about it. But seeing this for the first time, it reminded me of the first time we actually saw the Predator. It was different. It was something we had never seen before. I mean, the mandibles, we've seen that, but the look of him on the right, it's almost like a medieval Viking Predator Thor character or something. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I dig it. I really I like it a lot.
Right. Yeah. Right up your alley, Harrison, right? It's like got everything that you kind of like.
Yeah.
100%. Yes, I gotta read this comment by Nicole. Bro, Jose firing the panel like Trump on The Apprentice. You're fired. I'm not. I don't know what's going on. I see you go out, and then FigPozr goes after Flavio, and then you, and then Flavio, and then Sal, and Chuck went out, and then I don't know what's going on.
I keep like literally just on that last one, Harrison was talking, and I heard him perfectly fine, and then I heard something like splice, and then I didn't hear anything else. I had to keep going back in and out because I can't hear anybody.
Same over here.
Yeah. I don't know if you paid, si pagaste el bill. I don't know if you paid the
bill. Yes, we did. We paid the bill. That's why we can play videos and stuff, because we paid the bill. I don't know qué pasó. Honestly, no sé lo que está pasando, la verdad, because I don't know what's happening, because you know, it's like everything's good here on my end. I hear all you guys, but then I see you out, then you out, then you out. And but I will say it has happened to me before. I think I was on Geo stream the other day, and it was the same thing. I could not hear Geo, but I could hear everyone else, and it was so strange.
As a StreamYard owner, I mean, I don't know, because I don't pay for StreamYard. When you're done with a stream, does it ask you like a survey or anything? Like maybe you should put in.
Yeah, sometimes it does say, "How do you think that went?" Thumbs down.
Yeah. Because I think it's StreamYard. I think they act up sometimes.
Yeah. Well, just the day we need it, but hopefully everything goes well in a couple of minutes when we do our pitches. All right. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right, guys. Before Flavio, since I have you, what do you think about this? Have you seen Badlands?
Yes, I seen Badlands the first week it came out. I think I went like the second day that it came out. I was so pumped. I was hyped to watch this movie. And just seeing these figures just brings me back on that high, man. Like, I definitely glazed the hell out of this movie. Because I really loved Prey. Like, I thought Prey was awesome to, reintroduce the IP and, make new people fall in love with the movies. And I think Badlands, I don't know. Yeah, it definitely was a stretch, but I would say that it was probably one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Damn.
Hell yeah. All
Wow.
right.
Like,
Hell yeah.
I was there at that point because for me, it wasn't necessarily the plot or whatever. Like, it was just everything, a culmination of the movie. And for me, I loved how the movie made you feel. I loved I loved as a viewer, there were not any questions that were like making you like, why did this happen? What did they mean? Like, it was like you were reading the script and you knew everything that was about to happen. But I mean, if you've seen it, you will understand, Chuck, when you watch it. I hope you kind of understand what I'm kind of pointing at. But Deck is very, very cool. Like, he is very different from, all the other Predators that we've seen in the past. He's a runt, right? He's a very small Predator.
Oh, wow.
He's new to the Yautja, tribal instinct and learning how to hunt. And it's basically his journey. And one of the biggest things that I loved about the movie was the way that they had Deck's eyes spoke so much on everything. How he was feeling, he was scared, he was shocked, everything. You could read his eyes, and that was very, very cool. I loved that design feature to the character itself. But then you have this guy here, Father Predator, which I really don't know why they did that. Because he has
Predator.
Yeah, his name is it's Najor or something like that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but he has a name, and he's an asshole, man. Like, he's mean. Like, he's a mean father. But I think Hot Toys, in my opinion, I think they did a great job with this figure. I know my boy Brick, he was like trying to grind the hell out of this, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I agree with like some of the things you were saying, like that you couldn't, he just had an issue with, the size of it. Like, it seemed like it was undersized because he seemed so big in the movie. And I think that that's part of the reason why, when you get this in hand, you'll finally be able to tell, the stature that this figure has. But this guy's a beast. He was awesome in the movie. I love the head sculpt. I don't really have an issue with the color as well on the skin tone. I think it's, lighting personally. I love how it has that Nordic vibe to it. From the minute that we've seen this guy being revealed at SDCC, it gravitated, like, my eyes just went right to it because it was just so different of a design of, a Predator. And I really think that this is going to be a really dope line. I'm all in. Even though I haven't pre-ordered any of them, I'm all in. I'm picking this up, and I know they're going to make Quay, his brother, as well. and I'm probably picking that up as well. So very happy that Hot Toys decided to make this, because he was very prevalent in the story. So it wouldn't have made sense if they didn't make him.
Absolutely. And lastly, Fig, any thoughts on this one? I know you were saying in the chat you've missed this one, so you haven't seen the film, but what do you think about the Predator overall? And is this a film you want to, now it makes you want to watch the film now that you've seen this?
Faja, can you hear me? King got StreamYard, bro. Damn. Nah, I gotta watch this. I do have to watch this because I've watched every Predator, every Alien so far. Believe it or not, don't judge me, but I didn't watch Aliens, like all of the older ones, like previous to AVP, until about like 5 years ago. Not gonna lie, I did watch OG Predator when it came out with the Danny Glover and Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day, but I just missed Aliens, you know. So I just was like, hey, let me just catch up just to watch it, and they were great. I enjoyed them, you know, they were cool. So unfortunately, though, another IP that I don't collect. Like I have this thing, you know, like I live by this ethos. I know how to separate what I like and love when it comes to collecting. I really, really like Alien, Predator, Terminator, a bunch of stuff like from those times, 89, Batman, Returns. But I don't love it the way I do the stuff that I experienced growing up for myself, you know? Like you know, animated from the 90s, Batman, Spider-Man, X-Men, all the early Marvel 2000 movies, Matrix, Lord of the Rings. These are things that I truly experienced, went to the theaters, built on when it was starting. So that's where my heart lies. So everything else I could appreciate it from afar and enjoy the craftsmanship of creating such a figure, and even the films, but I just gotta, you know, I gotta draw the line somewhere. You know, I'm not rich, you know, so but I will say I do love the antlers on the mask. The antlers look amazing. They kind of remind me of Ghost of Tsushima, like, you know, that little the helmet he got with the man, it reminds me of that, and that was my favorite helmet to wear in the game. So like it's definitely a cool design. He looks badass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody that sees this figure that loves Predator, it's not even a hesitation. You're gonna order it.
Yeah. And I kind of have like a little bit of like a feeling too that this is going to be the harder figure to get right now in the line once everything's said and done. Like I think Deck and Thea, I think dime a dozen, you know what I mean? He's the main character. I think you'll be able to pick him up. But I think this character right here, I think he's going to be a little bit of an issue. I think you might be able to deal with it right when it comes out. Okay, you miss it, you pick it up in the second week or two. But I think if you let this get too far out, I think it's going to be an issue. That's just, that's very, very early speculation, but that's just something that I have a feeling of, because damn, I can't even say it because it's a spoiler. But anyways, yeah, it's.
I hear you.
It seems like it'll be a limited run figure though. You get the vibe from it.
Not in the sense of limited. I think that it's still going to be mass produced, but I'm saying I think once it's all said and done and it's gone, it's going to be gone.
Absolutely. All right, guys. For the sake of time, guys, we're going to rush through the next two announcements, and then we're going to go into the main event. So let me go ahead and bring up the next one. Now, this is another one I actually will have almost nothing to say about because I have not seen the films. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys talk, whoever wants to talk about it.
One more time.
Let me bring this up here. There it is.
I guess he said one more time and he disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Who disappeared? Who's gone? Oh, Fig.
Fig went. Fig's out.
There
He is. He's back.
Oh. There he is. And Fig, as you come back, Brick says he's not talking to you until you watch Spider-Verse. Uh-oh. And we lost Fabio.
Oh, yo, StreamYard is crazy. Hold on.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. It was just... Oh, man. Streamlabs. May need to switch to Streamlabs.
Maybe. It might be one of those things, man. Oh gosh. Okay, he's back. There he is.
Okay, I got an opinion on this.
Go ahead.
I've got an opinion on them. You're if you get all three of these, you're talking $900.
Damn.
They're like 260, 260, and 280, I believe, is what they are. And they're cool. If you watch K-pop Demon Hunters, you're gonna love this. My daughter would be on this in a heartbeat. But you're talking almost $900 for the three of these. And like InArt just drops this Terminator 2-pack. And granted, they're losing money on that Terminator. There's no way they're not. But $400 for two InArt figures, or $900 on the three of these. As a collector, prioritizing my collection, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. I don't care how good it is. Because from my understanding, it's going to be these three. I'm sure there's some other stuff that they can build out, but I can't get it. I think they're too expensive. I think that this almost it's not on the same level as Jinx is to me on the design of the figure, and that probably is just because of the show. But Jinx had so many accessories and alternate sculpts and a silicone body, and this is silicone body also, but I just feel like Jinx there's more to it than this. It just feels like this is almost like a second tier line or a third party line or a Hono, like something like that is what this feels like to me. But I could be completely wrong and everybody else may love it, but that's just my opinion on it.
Interesting.
I'll be quick. I mean, I've never seen any K-pop Demon Hunter. I never watched the show or anything. I know it has a cult following though already. And actually seeing this announcement makes me want to go watch it, because I'm like, why is everybody so fixated on this show? Like there's got to be, something in there, you know what I mean? Like a reason that people love it. But price point, like Chuck was saying, that's crazy. I think you better this better be like a grail for you. Like you better want to love this, because even if you buy this and you want to get rid of it later, I don't really think people are really going to pay that much to get it later, unless what they should have did was made this a limited run. But I see what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it more available. But the only thing that I could say is that it's just opening the door for animation to be in the forefront with the company. But it's not for me, and I don't think it's for a lot of people either.
Yeah, I definitely hear you. I mean, even if I liked the movie, which I have not seen again, and no comment on that, but I don't know if I would want to buy all three of these. It just feels like a huge investment, right? And if you're paying full retail price, it's like that's a lot of money, like Chuck was talking about. Now, Harrison, I know you enjoy this film. You've been telling me to watch this. Are you investing in this line?
No, I'm not. But you should all go and watch the film, because the film is really good. And I have not met anybody yet who I have heard just watch it, or I've told to watch it and have not liked it. It's just a really good film.
It's a movie, not a show. I thought it was a show.
Yeah, no, it's a movie.
Okay, so I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, watch it. It is really, really good. It's good fun. Great music, great animation. It's just really, really good. So I'm not surprised that they've made them, because it is just so popular. But as you said, it's nearly 900 for all three. Even I've watched it God knows how many times with my kids. And I'm not going to spend that. My daughter wouldn't want to. I mean, she was more critical of these than I was. I was very surprised. She was telling me how the likeness is off and this is wrong. And I was like, oh, okay. So
wow, interesting.
Yeah. So she's not interested, and she's had it literally on every day nonstop since it came out. So if she's not even interested, then I think, me personally, I think if they went the route of making these cheaper and making them almost like a bundle pack for a cheaper price, I think even if it wasn't your favorite thing, you may be more tempted to pick it up for your children that way. If this was like half the price for all three, I could be tempted for that, for my daughter. I could be like as a present for the next 2-3 years. It would be like I could see that, but at this price, it's just not, in my opinion, not worth it. But they do look good. They're not bad. They look like the characters. I think Zoe's the best one. I think she's the standout out of the three. Rumi could do with some improvement.
Which one is that? The Zoe.
Zoe's the one on the right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like her outfit with the shoes and the big kind of style pants. I think she looks cool there.
Yeah, she's spot on. Mira is quite good as well. I think it is Rumi that's the one I've heard the most that just needs a little bit of work.
Got it. I just read this comment from Adam. He says, my daughter loves this film, getting her Rumi. My view is cartoon-based figures were higher. It's K-pop or Spider-Man should cost a lot less than figures based on real people. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe the license was more expensive because of Netflix or something. Maybe there's other factors that are contributing to the price. Anyone else got any more comments before we move on to the last thing we'll talk about figures before we get into the main event?
Pass for me.
All right.
I love it.
All righty. All right. Now I want to get into this one. This one's been actually pretty popular because it actually
I can't hear him now.
Pretty good. Oh,
I can hear him.
I
hear you,
dude.
It's Jose.
I'll be back.
No, it's not Jose.
I've heard everyone this entire time. I don't know what you're on about.
I know. I have too. I haven't lost anybody.
I feel like it's just
now
them
I can't
two.
hear him. Hold on, this is ridiculous.
It's their Walmart internet they got.
Well, in the meantime, while they come back, guys, we got the Batman and the Ramen that both released together. Anyone actually picking these up? Now, I know that there's some really good, that looks really, really good.
Yeah.
It's like insane how good these came out. Does anyone actually have these on order or buying them? I know some people like to collect every single version of Batman. I know my man Gio does that. So is there something in particular, someone in particular that actually has these on order or wants to get these, now that they came out looking great? Anyone that want to speak about that?
I decided that I'm going to take one of my Detolfs and like one area of a Detolf, and I'm going to do the 89 Batman. I'm going to do Bale, Pattinson. This one, I'm going to do all of them into one or two Detolfs. So I ordered this last night.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, the nipples are like Austin Powers going moly, 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 moly. I'm like nipple, 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 nipple. Like I don't like that. It's not my favorite suit, but I'm gonna do all of the on-screen Batmans. I'm not gonna go down the animated path. I'm not gonna go the video game path, but I am gonna get all of the, all of these. And I don't see InArt touching this one. Or the 89, maybe the 89 Batman at some point, but I'm gonna get the Batfleck from them. But yeah, I'm gonna pick this up. Just the Batman though. I'm not getting Robin. Robin waitlisted last night. Shockingly,
he did.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Want to go to the comments here on the K-pop. Pedro says custom silicone bodies are probably one-time use, aren't cheap. Yeah. That's probably true. Maybe because they had to use the custom body. That's causing the inflation of the price there. And Shane here, he made it. He said, send these figures back to 1997. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I didn't get the first versions of Batman and Robin, from what was that, Forever, right?
Yes.
And I kind of wanted those too. I wanted that Robin. I wanted the Sonar suit. I never got those. I think you can easily find them, so I'm not too worried. But when these guys announced, I was like, I want to take a shot at them. I want to try to pick them up. They weren't my favorite movie, right? But that Mr. Freeze, man, come on, you cannot. That's gonna be a sleeper, and I feel like I can't have the Mr. Freeze without these guys. And I also kind of want to go down that route to have every live action Batman, because so far if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I do, except for the sonar suit. So I definitely think I'm gonna pick these up. I think Batman looks really, really good. I think the Chris O'Donnell head sculpt looks really good too as well. But they took a big L on Robin's suit, man. Like it does not it's not accurate. It's not accurate to the film. And I think that, you know, they dropped the ball on that. Like this suit is black and it's supposed to be blue. It's supposed to be like a sheen, like icy blue sheen on the black portions that they made here. And it doesn't really have that color shift. It's a flat black. Even the red as well is more of like a crimson, you know, like more pinkish kind of red. And that's the only gripe that I have with this release here. Other than that, I think, you know, besides the fact of them being rubber suits and not having much articulation, I think the figures, they look good and they have kind of like a nostalgic presence that, you know, would really deem itself, you know, worthy to be in a Batman, any Batman collection, whether you like the movie or not. Because I know a lot of people didn't really care for this movie, but I thought it was hokey as well. But I really loved Schwarzenegger as, you know, Mr. Freeze. So you can't beat that.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to go to a couple comments. You guys, looks like Brick agrees with you in regards to the suit. Wish it was more accurate. Is there something in particular? I mean, I don't have the eye for it. I think Shane was talking about that as well, saying that he's like, I think they did a good job, but I don't have the eye for it. That's what he was saying.
If you go back to like, you know, like on scene, like test screenings of the suit itself, and there's actually it's an actually blue, like an icy blue paint like over the suit itself. This suit is just black. That's the problem. I could send you photos, but it's supposed to be blue, and they
blue finish.
Yeah, and they completely overlooked that. Like it in some scenes, I guess, on film, it may have like a shift where it doesn't look as blue because it's very, very minor, but it's not accurate to the actual suit in the movie. And that's what I don't like. And you know me, Jose, I really don't ever give these guys crap. But this is very blatant, and they should, you know, they should be called out for, you know, when they make mistakes, because, you know, I do that for others. So I will agree here on that. It's definitely supposed to be more of like a blue tinge to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wanted to chime in on that too. I think, it's like another case of like screen accuracy versus like on set. I think there's actually a few photos around where there's like, they do like the on-set photos with like the gray background, and there's a few of Chris O'Donnell, and the suit is black. So I don't know. I think, you know, both parties have a say in like how the suit looks. I know on screen, I think the director used a lot of like fluorescent lighting. So you got some of that blue, that natural blue from the light coming in like during the film. But I totally agree on the red. The red is too saturated. It shouldn't be that saturated. But
I mean, and then also, I mean, like I talked to Hotline, you know, about it too, because like he was talking about like, you guys know, like that prop replicas and stuff like that. They were auctioning this suit. And in their description it says like blue. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much more. It's a cut and dry, you know, thing. I know some people. It's kind of like that meme back in the day, like, what color is the dress, right? You know what I mean? But I think this is not like really. I don't think it's debatable in this situation because, like, even if a prop replica is being auctioned off and it's a blue suit, it's a L. But I mean, the figure looks great. Like, other than that, it looks great. But yeah,
I'm gonna pull up those images. Yeah, I got it right here. I'm gonna pull them up. Give me 1 second. I will pull it up. Give me a second. Good points. Very good points on that. And I actually do see what you're saying here. Let me go ahead and bring it up. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know if you have the prop store link. Yeah, I mean
But you see how it has like more of like that. And I get what you were saying, Sal, too, about like the lighting and stuff, but like even off to the right, like you can see it's more like it looks blue.
Yeah. Here, I have, if you want to pull this up, Jose.
Okay.
Because this is prop store. So yeah, it's definitely too black, I'll tell you that. If there's an in-between to be had somewhere.
Oh gosh. I think Hotline is watching because he sent me a bunch of images.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are these the same ones you wanted me to pull up? Sal?
I sent it in the private chat, the link.
Yeah. Got it. Private chat. Okay. Yeah, because I got a bunch of images right here from Connor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Connor. Let me see. We'll go back to the private chat. Let's see.
But yeah, like it's one of those things where like you would expect them to balance, between what's on screen and what's in real life,
Yeah, absolutely.
I think screen accuracy is more what collectors want anyway. I mean, that's how we're viewing all of these characters,
I don't know. What do you guys think there?
I don't know, man. I think
I've seen both.
I think it's definitely you have to have the eye for it, but I mean,
there's definitely a blue sheen.
There's a blue sheen to it. I mean, and then like you guys can look up Cosplay Chris. Like he owned the suit, and he like was all in on that shit, and was like talking about the ice blue sheen that was over the rubberized suit that they used on set. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is a perfect like discussion of like what do collectors like, how much do collectors care about accuracy? Because in this situation it's not accurate, and in other situations when you have other figures that maybe miss the ball a little bit, people really love to point those things out. So that's the only reason why I brought it up, just because I think if we're upholding accuracy on every level, I think they should have did a better job here with the suit, and that kind of chromatic style paint that was used on the first Robin, I don't think was an issue. Like they made that kind of have that like shiny reflective look on the suit. So this could have been, I think it could have been done with this one. I really don't know why it wasn't done. I mean, it doesn't seem like it was a hard ask or anything, but
they probably just cheaped out.
And they missed the kind of like that burgundy inner part for the cape as well. Like the cape is wrong as well.
Yeah. That actually, Connor brought that up, and it looks like X-Men and Nicolio brought it up as well. Know if the cape's meant to have a moon layer on the inside too, which you can see that Hot Toys doesn't have that.
Right.
Yeah, Connor's saying he's listening while driving. He's at a light. Oh, well, drive carefully, my man. Drive carefully.
Yeah, be careful. Those Maryland drivers, man.
hey.
But no, I mean, other than that, I think it looks great. It's just I wish it would have been more accurate to the suit in the film. But like I said, I'm definitely getting Mr. Freeze, so I guess I'm bottlenecked into buying these too. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. But
yeah, I seen that Freeze costume in person too, in at the Warner Brothers studio, and it was pretty sick, dude.
yeah, I mean, it's
It's
an
sick.
awesome piece, like in movie making, you know.
Yeah.
And I think Hot Toys so far with what we've seen with the solicitation photos for that, even just that kind of like, what do you call that when that iridescent color that's on the armor, like that's crazy that they replicated that. So I can't wait to see that figure.
Yeah, and again, different perspectives. Like Shane here says, it looks black here to me. To be fair, was it the set lighting more blue? I mean, I don't know. Like for me, I do see that little bit of hue you guys are mentioning in the shots, even on the set replicas. So I don't know. X-Men says he sees it as well, but I like the black of the figure so much that I don't really care, especially since this movie is trash. So we know how you feel about the movie. X-Men says, I guess you really have to see it in person to know for sure. Lighting was different, depths of black will do all kinds of shit. Yeah, absolutely. And that's a whole other discussion, guys. But we've been here nearly 2 hours. I don't want to keep you guys here longer, spend more time here. So we're going to move on, guys. We're going to go to the main event, guys. It is time. Are you guys ready? It is time for the King Shark Tank. It is main event time. I want to go ahead. There's always a disclaimer that needs to be read. And Harrison, since you are my co-host, today you are going to read the disclaimer. So give me 1 second as I pull it up, because these competitors need to know what they're getting into. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Oh, no, not the wrong one. Sorry. Here it is. And do you see it? All right, go ahead.
Okay, disclaimer. By participating in the figure pitch game, you acknowledge and agree that any pitch, idea, or concept presented during the competition is provided freely and without expectation of compensation or further involvement. You understand that by submitting your pitch, you renounce any and all rights, claims, or ownership of the content presented. You further agree that the pitch and related ideas are now considered fair game for use by said companies and or any associated parties without legal obligation. By continuing with your participation, you consent to these terms and waive any legal rights or claims to compensation regarding to the use of your pitch.
Beautiful. Beautifully read. Thank you, Harrison. Again, guys, go ahead.
I basically was exempt from those legalities because I didn't hear a word that he said, but I get it. I read it.
Great.
Oh my goodness.
Don't have your lawyers come after me, man.
I'm not reading it again, so.
He said he's not reading it again. I don't know if you can hear him, but he said he's not going to read it again.
No. I'll hop out real quick and then I'll jump back in.
All right. Niggly binding. Yeah. And it's a fix says it looks mostly black to me with a slight blue touch, but Hot Toys didn't get it right. Yeah. Going back to that Batman and Robin figure. All right, guys. It is time. Now I want to go ahead and let you guys know again, these guys are the guys you guys are pitching to. So again, let us know, guys, who you are pitching to. Is it Hot Toys? Is it NR? Is it Jazz Inc? Is it J&D? Is it any other company? Let us know at the top who you're pitching to. Again, you're going to get 5 minutes, and that's how we roll. All right. And again, these are the rules. Again, this is how it goes down. We have 2, in this case, 3 competitors that must state which company they are pitching to. Hot Toys, NR, Jazz Inc, Caustic Plastic even. Panelists will represent said company the competitor chooses and judge accordingly. Competitors will have 5 minutes to pitch. Once both competitors have pitched, we'll have a quick Q&A and rebuttal opportunity for the competitors. Guys, this is your chance to talk trash. If you think your competitor's pitch was not well executed, if there was questions, if there was issues, if you don't understand how financially successful this figure could be in contrast to yours, it is your opportunity to go ahead and say so, because that may sway some votes, and you want to get some votes so you can be today's winner. So and Fabian, I got him back. Here he is. So again, guys, please let's make sure we go ahead and use that opportunity. Again, the Q&A will be after all 3 pitches. So we'll do 1 pitch, and then it'll be another pitch, and then another pitch, and then we'll go into Q&A and rebuttal, and that will be our show. Any questions? All right. Then before we get into it, let's go ahead and bring in the intro. And here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hell yeah. It is time, guys. All right. Now, oh, FigPozr. Oh, that's you. I see you. I see you, my guy. All right, guys. Nicolio is asking a very excellent question. Based on our technical difficulties, what if the panelist is kicked off from the stream mid-pitch? Well, at that point, I'll pause the timer and then let him come back and then continue doing his pitch. Okay. I think that's the only thing that's fair based on the technical issues we're having where StreamYard is kicking you out or you can't hear him, so on and so forth. So if that happens, I will go ahead and pause the timer and then let you continue doing your pitch. And also, there's also a grace period. So I'm going to do the timer for 5 minutes. But if you go over a little bit, that's totally okay. Connor, if you're still listening, I think Connor had the longest pitch ever in the history. I think he went almost 10 minutes. So that was a little overboard. But again, let's try to keep it within that small, grace period. All right. Now, Flavio, you told me you wanted to go last, so we're gonna make you go first. No, just kidding.
Not last necessarily, but I didn't want to go first.
Oh, okay. Do I have a volunteer who wants to go first, or should I put it in the chat?
I'll go first. How about that?
Okay. Fig. All right.
How about
the
that?
people's
Fig
champ.
Ready.
You know what I'm saying?
Champ. Let's do it. All right. Let me go ahead and get rid of all these extra tabs that we will not need. All right.
You got to hit him with the.
All right. Okay. I will get the timer ready.
If you smell.
Finally, the poser has come back.
Oh. All right. You guys are ready?
Let's do it.
All right. FigPozr. As soon as you see your pitch, I will start the timer and you will get started. All right, whenever you're ready.
Well, good afternoon to my fellow panelists and to my fellow chat and to, Hot Toys who I'm pitching to. This right here is a figure that we all have been asking for. If you're a Toby Spider-Man fan, you have been wanting villains for the longest time. And here is the pitch for, I believe, one of the coolest looking villains next to Goblin in the game. These are multiple looks for Venom, Eddie Brock, played by Topher Grace. As you can see, it is going to be a beautiful 1/6 figure pitch to Hot Toys. It will be a full silicone body underneath the fabric costume. As you can see, the third-party company attempted this figure a while back, and if you look at it, that figure is worth upwards of over $1,000 right now, and you barely can find it. That's probably one of the rarest third-party figures ever to be made. And I believe that's why we need this professionally done with multiple head sculpts to really show it off and to give it the just due that it deserves. As you can see, it has a bit of the construction base rubble from the final fight scene with the rebar and the broken up concrete. The nails are accurately painted yellow. As you can see, it's what should have been done on the third party, but it wasn't, unfortunately. But I truly believe that this figure will be an instant grail, would instantly sell out, and most people would be dying to have this in their collection. I mean, we're offering multiple head options, including the Topher Grace half engulfed head and the symbiote goo. There's not much I can say about this other than the fact that this is a much needed piece. And you can see the webbing accessories, which I wanted to be completely accurate to the film, the black goo that he was shooting off. And if you see it, it looks amazing. It's going to be unique. There's even separate symbiote pieces you could set dress with that'll make the figure actually come alive and to complete your Tobey Maguire Raimi verse display. This figure is a passion project for me. I really hope to see it very soon. I'm instantly buying Dopo first day, and hopefully my fellow panelists and fellow chat can agree that this is going to be a great figure, you know. And that's a wrap, gentlemen. Okay, I'm gonna get out and come back in. Let me get out and come back in. Hold on.
All right. Well, round of applause. While he's not here, but round of applause to FigPozr. He still had about 2 minutes left. That's okay. We'll go ahead and read some comments. Shit, Fig might have won this already.
Let's
Connor,
go.
Giving you some flowers there, letting you know. Sal was a little worried. He says, "Yeah, I think we lost already." Concerned. X-Men says, "We all." You talking about royal? I ain't been asking for this shit. Oh, hello.
Oh,
I don't think you got his vote.
How dare you, X-Men?
Hotline says, also Jose called me out. That's crazy. 10-minute long winning pitch. Yeah, you did win. You did win.
Man went off on a soliloquy.
And Brick Artemis says, Fig didn't go Smallville? He did not. No, that's interesting. He did not. Says, I'm liking what I'm seeing. He says, LOL, I kid, but not really. Hey, you know what? This is a better Venom than anything else we've seen on film, so sure, F it. Oh, gosh. Hotline says, but doesn't it include baby oil to oil him up like we discussed? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Jeez.
No Diddy.
The 1-6 Johnson & Johnson. Oh.
Can I get a... Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Yo. Diddy.
Well, again, congratulations on your first pitch there. You had 2 minutes left, but I appreciate you doing baby. So. You did short and sweet, so I appreciate it. All right, who is going next?
I'll go. You know, I'll go because my audio is working right now, so we might as well just take advantage of that.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
I'm nervous as hell, but
okay. Okay, well, let's see. And Flavio's presentation, and boom.
Hello, sharks. Today we have Sora from Kingdom Hearts. And if you guys don't know, this has to be one of the most iconic video games for me and for a lot of fans out there. This is a game that blends Disney and Final Fantasy together to make a complete story of light versus dark. Today, we are pitching Sora, the main character from Kingdom Hearts, to Hot Toys. This is going to be under the VGM line, and the price for right now on the standard edition is going to be $282. And for big fans, you should really know that that price point means a lot, because we got that from the release date. It came out March 28th, 2002. So we wanted to make the price affordable while also having some type of nostalgic feeling to our core fans. We are thinking about having a deluxe option as well, but it's to be determined. So right now, today, we are morely focused on the standard. As you guys can see, Sora is an animated character. He has a ton of colors all over his suit. We're going to be making his suit fully done in fabric, so there's no issues with pleather or wear and tear like that. We also have to do the hair sculpted because we would like to eventually possibly think about doing artisan, but as you can see, the hairstyle as of right now seems to be a stretch while also keeping the price down. His keyblades are also going to be die cast, full die cast as well. But for the belt and all the shoes, we are going to make them leather as well. So the swords here, as you guys can see, it only comes with the original Kingdom Key, but we're working on possibly adding more die-cast swords like the pumpkin head here, or the metal chocobo, or other ones that fans would like to see. We're also working with Hot Toys to integrate a digital download key for Kingdom Hearts 4 as an early play trial if you order the deluxe option. We think that we can partner with Square Enix and PlayStation to be able to give that to our fans. And this will be kind of a release alongside the video game. As you guys can see here, the hands are nicely detailed. We're going to have hands to be able to hold the keyblade. We're going to have hands that aren't gloved, hands that are gloved, and we're going to have other accessories like potions so he can do his healing, or so he can use it for magic like he did in the game. So very, very cool. We have normal wrist pegs here. Also, we'll be taking a look at the base here. For the standard, we're just going to go with a standard hexagon base for the standard because we plan on releasing other characters possibly in the future and wouldn't want to bog up collectors' space in their collection. But for the deluxe, it will come with world-themed bases. As you guys can see, the prototype is shown here. And if you guys are a fan like me, you guys know that Sora has traveled through many different worlds, as he's been to Agrabah, as he's been to Toy Story, all kinds of different worlds. So we are planning on making a hybrid diorama base and possibly also making different toppers as well to be able to add to that thematic style for the worlds that Sora has been in. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy this character because Kingdom Hearts is a pretty big game. There's a ton of characters. And as being the fact that Hot Toys already has the license for Disney characters, we're working with Square Enix and Sony to be able to integrate that with our Final Fantasy characters that are in the game. Like I said before, though, the suit itself is going to be made of pleather. We're also working on having a silicone body as well, so we don't have any exposed joints. All his necklaces and keychains and belts are going to be metal, and that is the time.
You can wrap it up.
Oh yeah. So yeah, with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys are a fan like us. And with that being said, take this and help us fight darkness.
Beautiful. All right. Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Congratulations, man. You did it. Congratulations.
Let's go.
Hey, man, I tried.
All right. And before we get into questions, I know there's going to be some questions or some comments in the chat. We're going to get into it in the rebuttal and Q&A section. Sal, whenever you're ready, it is your turn. Get the timer ready. And one more. Again, for the first time ever on Muscle Menos, we have 3 pitches. Let's do it. All right.
All right, guys. I'm about to show you how far the rabbit hole goes. My pitch is for InArt, and this will be the start of a line. And what better way to start off that line with my boy Morpheus. So this film is a turning point, not only for the film industry, but for me as well. I told my parents to take me to see this movie in IMAX. I was 7 years old, and it changed the way I watch movies. It changed the way I looked at the world, everything. It was a revelation for me, and this is one of my top movies of all time. And honestly, it's influenced almost every movie that's come after in terms of sci-fi and, you know, touching on artificial intelligence and all that. So ironically, fate is not without a sense of irony in this case. So yeah, we have Morpheus. He will have 2 looks for one figure. So we're going to be doing the look from the original film and also Matrix Reloaded. So you can see here. This is one of the scenes from the Matrix Reloaded. You can kind of see his jacket, the iconic like purple suit underneath, and the green tie. And then this is his original look from the first film, where it's a totally separate jacket. These jackets are going to be made of leather, of course, and die-cast guns, die-cast sword. And yeah, so this is kind of a better look at that jacket from the first film. Super iconic look for him, I think. This is when we first see him on screen. This is when he's taking Neo through the Matrix. He's, right away being his mentor, showing him, what's real and what isn't. Then we got just an up-close shot of what the figure could look like. And then for accessories, you're getting 2 pairs of glasses that should both be magnetically attached to the face. The second pair is going to have this look in here, kind of like a reflection. So you can kind of recreate that scene from when he first sits down with Neo. Again, all die-cast weapons, die-cast sword. And then what good is recreating this scene if you can't have the chair? So you're going to get a dope-ass 1/6 chair, fully leather, of course, with some die-cast in there, so it's got some good weight to it. And then, of course, you're going to be getting the pills, the pill case, and the table as well. And then these are just like some scenes that you'd be able to recreate from the film. You'll also be getting the glass of water as well for the table. Again, just an up-close shot. And then, yeah, eventually this is the start of the line. And what we want to do is kick it off with Morpheus, arguably the father figure in the Matrix trilogy. And so these are the next figures to follow, obviously, after Morpheus. And I think Morpheus is a good entry point. We're going to be starting at, I believe, 340, 350 all in. And mostly because you're going to be getting a chair, a second jacket. Both jackets are leather. Just a standard base here, just concrete. Most of the film is taking place in urban environments, so it makes perfect sense for this. Again, the glass of water, the 2 glasses. Yeah, man, I mean, I think this is super, super dope. I think InArt's the perfect company to go ahead and tackle this. And I believe they already do have the license for it as well, or if they're not already thinking about it. But yeah, that is my pitch. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, guys, round of applause. All 3 pitches have gone through. Congratulations, guys. Woo! Oh, my goodness. Now, it was hard enough, Harrison, that we've seen. Oh, okay. We lost 2 of the competitors.
And Sal's instantly won.
Yes.
Well, it's been hard enough to make the decision when it was just 2 of them. So now there's going to be 3. Guys, I'm officially launching the poll now. So the poll is up there on my channel. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my channel link. If you're on Marco's channel, you won't be able to vote. So go ahead and switch over to my channel so you can go ahead and place your votes now. Okay, now before we start sharing who we're going to vote for, Chuck, usually what we do again is we have the rebuttal and the Q&A section. This kind of helps sway people that haven't been able to decide, because all the pitches are great. Everyone was unique. Everyone brought their own take on these characters. So I want to go ahead and bring in this section of the King Shark Tank, which is the rebuttal and the Q&A. Now, first of all, I want to go Harrison. You've been here multiple times. Is there any questions for any of these competitors that you have? Any burning questions?
Let's have a think. FigPozr. On yours, what was the pricing and what versions was there?
Well, there will only be one version. It'll be the deluxe set with multiple head sculpts. So I'm thinking about $330 for the price point.
Okay. Let's have a think. I'm trying to think of the others. Flavio, who would be next in the line? Would you say?
So the following person that we would like to make is Kyrie, and that's because she plays a very big counterpart to Sora, but we are also in the works on Riku as well. I also did see people in the comments about having Heartless as accessories. Of course, that is something that we are definitely planning on doing.
Okay. I don't. Sal, yours was really, really good. I'm struggling to think of what to think of anything for yours, really. I think you answered pretty much everything that I was going to ask for on that one.
Sal
So
wants
they were all really, really good pictures. Really good. It's going to be very tough, this one.
Sal wants it known as well that he used no AI during his presentation, so we would also add no presentation was made without AI. Photoshop, baby. So no AI was done during his presentation. Again, it's free choice. Do what you'd like. Sal spoke with me about that, and he said, "I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I do it my way." And I was like, more than happy to let you do your thing, man. So that was exceptional. I don't have any follow-up questions just yet. But Chuck, you are one of our special guest judges. You can ask any of these gentlemen any questions about.
I have 3 questions. I have one for each. Flavio, you had said that the suit was going to be made from pleather. Did you mean to say pleather or leather?
I meant to say leather. I meant to say that we're not having any pleather on the outfit itself, and we're going to be making all of the accent pieces die cast. So like the belt buckle will be die cast, the keyblade and keychain will be die cast as well. His necklace will be die cast as well. It is going to be a cloth suit. And then the boots, we're going to try to make those either sculpted or go with a leather overlay over the top.
So no pleather. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
And a silicone body. We're working on a seamless silicone body that's bespoke to him.
Okay. And then Fig, I have a question for you on the Topper sculpt that you had where Venom was starting to overtake him. Is that going to be a rooted sculpt or a sculpted sculpt? For the hair.
To keep costs down, we're gonna go with sculpted, but it will have rolling eyes, so you can articulate and give it more expression and give it more life.
Okay, that's cool. And then Sal, on the base, when you were talking about the base being concrete, how about doing something? The first time we see him in the chair in the white room, it's just stark white. What about if you had either an option for a second base that was a little bit larger, where eventually when you release Neo, we could have Neo and Morpheus together on a white room base where it's just like that white clear on the base, kind of maybe even in the background to create that effect of them being in the nothing room where it was just all white. Is that something you think you could consider?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's something I did consider to start. For me, I just his look is from when they're actually in the Matrix. So just the white base, just I think it'd have to be pretty big. It'd probably have to be like 20 by 20 or something crazy for, to house 2 figures sitting across from each other and like a TV. So that did come across my mind, but it would be sick.
It would be cool. It would be sick. I would love to see. That's something I would love to see InArt start doing, is offering 2 bases like with the Terminator 2-pack that they're releasing.
Oh, I mean, if you're getting 2 bodies, you need 2.
You need 2 bases, yeah. And I think that would be something that you could potentially pull the future of your line together, is if you have something like that unique with the base, or even if it's the single base for Morpheus, get rid of the concrete and just do like the clear white. The first time you see him when he's sitting in that chair, when he zoomed, the first time you see him in the Matrix, when it zooms in and he's sitting there in the nothing, and after Neo has taken the pill, I think that'd be cool. Maybe a topper that you could flip from the concrete over to the clear.
Yeah,
that's a really good idea, Chuck.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
That'd be cool.
That's really good. Okay, all right, guys. Well, let me go ahead and check with the chat. Let's see what they're saying. I know Nicolio's got a question. Nicolio says, will the body have a strong ratcheted joints to sustain the weight of the die-cast accessories long term? Is this question for Fig in regards to Venom? Wait, there's no die-cast.
Or is it Flavio?
Fabio. We're talking about your character here. in terms of the body having a strong ratcheted joints to sustain the weight class? I mean, that is actually an excellent question, because the die-cast elements that you have, right, with the keys.
Yeah.
So can you answer this question for Nicolio?
Yeah, absolutely. The seamless silicone body that we are working on is going to have the metal endoskeleton below for that. With that being said, and we're actually working on a proprietary style wrist peg as well, specifically for the hands that are going to be holding the keyblade, to have a better strength to them compared to all of the other hands.
Okay. No, I think that's excellent. I think it's something to definitely consider, and I think you're making the right choice by doing something like that for your character, because holding those die-cast pieces, we don't want them to like topple over. We don't want no in our Joker situations here. So, so let's definitely make sure we consider that. Chuck, what are you pointing at? You have your in our Joker in there? Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. All right, let me go ahead and check in. Where are we right now with the votes? Oh my goodness, we have 21 votes, guys. It is tied at 33%.
No way.
No, I am not lying. It is currently tied at 33%. Now, guys, you guys can vote for yourselves. So if you have not done so already, go ahead and go to my channel, the Jose Plus.
It's probably going to stay at 33.
And go ahead and go ahead and
Harrison
vote.
and I vote in the poll, or do we wait and give our opinion here?
So you can do it now, but just don't reveal it until I call on you. Once I go ahead and call on you, you can verbally tell us who you voted for in the poll. But great question there, Chuck.
It's a tough one.
But if you guys have not done so already, go ahead and vote for yourselves if you'd like to do so. And again, there's nothing against if you want to call on a parent, a partner, a guardian, whatever you want to call on. Go ahead and log into your YouTube account.
I need you to help me win this contest right now.
call on whoever you want to call on to see if they can get you a little extra vote. I mean, if you got a burner, I don't know anything about it, so do what you got to do. I'm gonna leave it open for about a couple more minutes as we let Chuck and Harrison reveal their choices, and then again, obviously, I will end it with mine. But as of right now, again, it looks like it was tied. Oh, Sal, you're pulling away a little bit at 36%. Those burners are coming to use. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it open as we go ahead and reveal our votes. I'm gonna go with my special guest judge, Chuck. I'm assuming you've already placed placed your vote for the winner of this. So let us know. I mean, what did you think about every single pitch? And then again, what was the one that got you, and why did you vote for that one?
Okay, so this is really cool. This is such a cool concept. I got to give props to you for coming up with this, and to all three of the guys. The amount of work y'all put into this was impressive. The time, the effort, the energy. I'm torn. I'm very torn between two. All three were fantastic. One had a figure that I've just never been into. The other one I had a figure that I didn't really know. And then the third contestant had a figure that I would dopo instantly. So I'm in a situation where who did I think did the best presentation as far as having everything, and then which one was the one that I would want to put my money behind if I was investing in this. My winner is Sal. I would go with Morpheus. I'd put my money behind Morpheus any day of the week. We've never gotten that true Grail Morpheus figure. I think InArt is the company that could do it. I think that was smart to go with InArt. I will say that I think my boy Flavio had all the PowerPoint points, the price, the sculpts, just this is going to be this is going to be that. I think it was tough, and nothing against Fig. I'm just not a Venom fan.
Okay.
And I'm I've never been a huge Spider-Man fan. When I grew up and I was watching the comics, it was always Batman and Iron Man for me because they were just normal dudes that had plenty of money, got all the hot chicks, and had all the cool toys. Yeah. That's why I loved Batman and Iron Man so much. But I think y'all did it. All three of you guys did a fantastic job. Kudos to all three of y'all. Sal, I want that Morpheus, man. Let's get it 10 art and get that shit made, man. I want that in my collection. That's awesome.
For real, man. Same.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Harrison, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Let us know.
All three really, really good pictures. You worked very hard on them. You can tell they're all characters that I think that are characters that we either should get or will get eventually. But one did stand out to me, not only through the pitch but also the prospect of where the line could go, and that was Sora for me. Not only have you got the characters from Kingdom Hearts, but that opens a line to Disney characters in a general sense. That you crossed every single Disney character, and then you could just put it under that line, and that's just such a not only a big line, but it will be for children, it'll be for adults. There's just such a big possibility with that figure and what it could open up, as well as being video game figures, which obviously will pander to me because I love video games, and I think we need more video game figures. So yeah, Flavio, you got my vote for Sora, because I think it is a character that would do well, and also just that line would be incredible.
Absolutely.
Well done.
All right. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and check in with the chat before I reveal mine. Again, guys, go ahead and go to my channel. That's where the poll is. So if you're currently watching on Marco's channel, go ahead and hop over so you can get those in last minute votes. Brick says Venom is the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, I grew up with Venom. I'm a 90s kid, so I agree there. X-Men says Venom is great, but if there was a really good movie Venom and that was the pitch, then I'd vote Venom. But this Venom still didn't hit the mark. X-Men, if you want to let us know who you ended up going with, I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right. So as of right now, let's see, where do we stand? So as of right now, ooh, guys, Sal has slightly pulled away at 40%, but the poll is not closed. So again, Fig and Fabio, we guys are at 30%. So both are you at 30%, Sal at 40% as of this moment. So Sal, you're currently in the lead. So guys, if you guys want to hit up your buddies, your significant others, your partners, Sal's like, no, don't do that. Stop. Leave it alone. Go ahead and do so. X-Men has told us his choice, and he went with Sal. Morpheus. All right. There we go. All right, guys. Okay. I can't delay any longer. I gotta go with it. So I'm heavily invested in a lot of these pitches. I've been with you guys as the guy that you guys have to be communicating with in terms of the characters you would like to pitch. Again, I feel like in a way they're kind of part of my, my thing too, because it's like they're kind of like my children as well. So it's like, how do I pick one? Because they're all pretty awesome. Fabio, I think the integration with the video game, the Kingdom Hearts thing, and the diecast pieces is a wonderful idea. When you were telling me everything in terms of how you want to implement it, the different world bases, and so on and so forth, I thought it was astounding. And that again, that's coming from someone who I don't really even play Kingdom Hearts, so I know of it, but I've never even played it. So I think it is top tier in terms of your idea, the possibility of the lines and everything you're saying. I think is an excellent thing, and then the Disney characters that you can involve in, I think it's excellent. Fig, your presentation again, me and you were working hard on that one. I had to get permission from Nick Collectibles to get some of those shots because he has some wonderful shots of his customs. So Nick Collectibles, if you are out there or you're watching this on the replay, man, shout out to you, my buddy. He's a former competitor, and he is actually in the redemption tournament. So shout out to Nick. We will see him on this channel hopefully very, very soon. But again, a lot of those photos were photos by him of his custom that he did. So I really shout out to him. And again, Venom is a character that I grew up with. I love Venom. I agree with Brick. I think he's top tier villain out there. So I love the character. I don't love Topher Grace, but I felt like, and based when we were talking about it, I'm like, he definitely has to have that that Topher Grace head sculpt. It's there in the third-party version. It wasn't very good there. So if Hot Toys were to do this, I know it would truly be exceptional. So absolutely an excellent choice. And Sal, again, you did this on your own. You did everything, no Photoshop. I mean, no AI. It was all Photoshop. It was all your images, all you're doing there. And again, nothing wrong against using AI. I mean, it's what we use for a lot of this stuff that happens on this show. But Sal, I think the potential was there. My only question, I think, when you told me you wanted to do Morpheus, was like, well, the Neo that Hot Toys offered is a little on the older, on the side now. I think the community might be like, well, why not pitch Neo first over Morpheus? You did make a very compelling argument in terms of starting with the father, right? In terms of the storytelling and things like that. I do see your point there. I do think people would be like, oh, but you would have to start with Neo. So if it was a concurring, one of those things like The Walking Dead, where like you showed all three, right, almost at the same time or kind of very close proximity, where people could be like, well, I can pre-order all three now. I think you would get a lot more votes there. Right now, the person I'm leaning with is Sal. I'm going to go with Morpheus. I think that presentation was stellar. If you do it in that way that I'm saying, where Neo, Trinity, and Morpheus are launched almost at the same time or close proximity, I think that is the way to go. So Neo, again, I think the Hot Toys version is getting a little dated, so we do need an updated one, and I know InArt is working on that. So I see why you would want to pitch Morpheus. So I'm going to go with that. But again, I don't get to choose. It is the audience. So guys, if you have not voted, please go ahead and go and vote. Currently in my channel, there is a poll, so go ahead and vote. I want to go ahead and read some comments. But again, congratulations to all three of you guys. Wonderful presentations. Round of applause to all of you guys. I expect a little bit more trash talking, to be honest. I expected y'all to be tearing each other apart.
They were all so good, though. That was the thing.
But if you think about it, though, we're all winning because we're all getting great figures that are going to possibly be made, right? So
yeah,
that's what makes it fun.
Absolutely. Let's see. Let's check in. So again, my man Chuck Nerdist Maximus says, truth, everyone did a great job on this. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Nicolia says, I don't remember who I voted for, but all excellent presentations. You forgot already? Wow. Vita says, I wish I or Marco was on the panel. Panelists need more grilling. Guys, you're all too nice. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What happened here? The rebuttal section is the opportunity for you guys to be like, yo, what's up with that, man? I don't get it. And actually that was actually birthed naturally from the first episode. It was actually Brick going up against Collector Joey, and they actually started kind of like picking apart each other's presentations. Like, and it was like it wasn't necessarily called the rebuttal section, but it was after the pitches, and they started kind of like trying to like pick on each other about their pitches, which was really funny. So now again, I've made it up a part of the segment. But you guys tend to be too nice. You guys just
you're saying within each other, like we could have did that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's still time. Hey, the poll's not closed, my guy.
There you go.
The poll is not closed.
I think everybody did a great job. I would buy either Figs or Sal's as well. The only thing that I would say is that my character has not been made by anybody yet. I'm pretty sure there is plenty of Venoms out there, and also Morpheuses as well too. But they all look great, and honestly, Sal, your accessories like really got me. I really like the way they looked. I loved the chair and the pill as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we all did a great job though.
Oh my goodness.
Vita wants us to fight, bro.
You gotta have those claws out.
I mean, it's just, she's like, no, it's a fight. You guys need to get those claws out. Hey, Fig, you got those claws in the figure, but you don't got them out here. What's going on?
Flawless. I'm declawed, bro.
You guys are funny.
Well, Fig, I want to tell you, as of right now, I checked, and you're getting some votes, man. So it's actually getting closer than we thought. As of right now, I saw it was tied at 38 between you and Sal. So it's tied up at 38 between you. Sal, it looks like you might pull away there. I'm waiting to see. But we're gonna give it maybe like 2 more minutes and then we'll close. But again, any finishing thoughts, any final comments? You're like, close it already.
Stop the count, bro.
Stop the count. Stop the count. X-Men is like, break out the baby on the kiddie pool and get after it. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus, I'm out.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
I really
Okay.
do hope though, like
That's
mine gets
crazy.
made like eventually. That's a figure that I want so bad. I want them to make that line. And you know, like Harrison was saying, there's so much potential. There's so much money on the table there. I would buy everything from, you know, anything Kingdom Hearts because it's Disney integrated. So we already have licenses, you know, for that. You know, imagine them making, you know, all the Disney characters from all the worlds that they visited. And then also, you know, having more video game characters on, you know, the Final Fantasy side, like having a Cloud, actual Hot Toys, you know, Cloud, because I'm pretty sure there was, I forget who made it. Harrison probably remembers, but there was a company that made a Cloud and a Sephiroth.
Yeah, Game Toys.
Yeah, Game Toys. Yeah. But it's honestly my favorite video game of all time. And I have a ton of nostalgia and like childhood memories of playing it. And you guys should definitely play it. If there's anything you guys should do or take from this, if you haven't played it, just give it a chance, because you would love the game if you like, I mean, you know, kind of RPGs, that kind of style open world game. It's fun. You're muted.
We got to get out and get back in.
No, he's muted. He's muted.
No, I'm muted.
Oh,
Relax.
okay.
Guys, okay, so this is insane. We have the most votes we've ever had at 41 votes.
Jeez.
41. And FigPozr and Sal are tied at 39%.
What?
It's fucking tied.
Bro, I don't even understand how, honestly, dude, because like I know the popularity of Spider-Man 3 is insane. So I don't even know how I'm keeping pace right now. If I'm being honest.
Hey, Morpheus is the GOAT. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, Morpheus.
Yeah.
Vita has a comment here. Flavio, loved your pitch. Could feel the love and passion for the figure you chose. However, I went with Sal as the selling point. I believe this figure would be fire. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little longer because again, we're still tied. But yeah, it looks.
Yeah, Morpheus is dope though.
I'm copping that. I'm copping all of them.
Hell yeah, I'm buying that too.
Believe that.
Oh yeah, no, look, that the way you presented that, it felt almost like an in-art release in some ways.
Yeah. It felt like
it
was
really,
actually
it really did. That was the thing. So Flavio's felt like a pitch in a boardroom. So did Fig's, and Sal's felt like a figure release announcement.
right.
Like I just hear James going, you know, or not James. James is with J&D. Johnny being like, "Hey, this is what we're doing, and we're going down this line, and look, we're even including the red pill and the blue pill." And I was like, "Shit, man, fuck! I want to pre-order it. How do I get to it? I mean, where's the link? Give me the link."
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I mean,
real.
it's Morpheus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Honestly, that would be
Morpheus.
a great character too if they made it.
Oh.
Like, I think
At
it's
last.
so good.
What? Look, I'm an in-art shill. I make no apologies for it at all. My first couple of figures I had issues with, but they've won me over. My last, I think 5 or 6, I've had not one problem with them, not one. So it was good. This was cool. I liked all 3 of them. I mean, I liked all 3 of them. I'm just it's Morpheus, you know.
Yeah.
That's what it came down to for me, is it's Morpheus.
We're still tied. So
Still tied.
Was there more
Wow.
votes?
There are 2 more votes that have come in, and I think that's why you guys are still tied. So
Hilarious.
yeah, 2 more votes.
So I
came
gotta
in.
hit that 70 show theme song or something like that.
Well, dude, I'm about to
Oh my
bust
goodness.
out the guitar like Shane or something, bro.
There we go. Get your vote, man. Get that extra vote, man. That's what you need to do, man. Oh my goodness,
In
man.
the words of Red Foreman, My foot will get in your ass if you don't vote for me. Let me stop.
Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until there's an extra vote there, man.
Insane.
And close it because we are tied. We are tied, so we're still tied. So if you guys have not voted, I'm sure everyone that's still here, because we have 22 watching, like X-Man was saying. Look, well, from my it says 12 watching, but I see 22 here, but I don't know. 41 votes. Math ain't mathing. What's going on here? Hey, make sure you hit the like button if you like this show, by the way, so more people can find out about it. Because again, I think of it as a special presentation live stream. We don't do this show often, but again, when we do, I feel like it's a very different show than any other show you see out there. So if you like this show, go ahead and hit the like button, guys, and make sure you go ahead and vote because we are currently tied.
I was gonna say let's have me and Fig see who's faster at creating a Gmail account, and then.
Oh my goodness!
He already started. He's
already doing it.
Create.
Somebody vote. Somebody.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
my goodness.
It just dipped down again.
Wait,
it changed
There it
drastically.
goes.
Oh my goodness.
Do we
Is
call
that it? I'm gonna give you 60 seconds, Sal. If no one votes for you, Fig is the winner.
Oh my God, let me text
60
some people.
seconds. 60 seconds. All right, 60 seconds. All right, 60 seconds, guys. If you don't get that vote, we might have our winner. Nicolio says, whoever gets kicked from the stream first is the winner.
Hey, yo, I can hear all y'all. Look, let's do sign language if we got to, okay? Let's just make it happen.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
What a battle.
Harrison, we calling it?
If you want to call it, you can call it. I think we're going to get all the votes that we're going to get.
All right.
It keeps just going up and down, doesn't it? 1 minute,
Yeah.
it's sort of just fluctuating very quickly. So,
all right, let me go ahead and pull it up on screen, and unless it changes right here in front of us.
Going once, going twice.
Let's see. All right, guys. There is our results, and poll has ended. Guys, our winner, FigPozr, wins it, merely beats him at 41% votes. Oh my
That was
goodness. Wild. Now, Sal, you did come up at runner-up at 39%, and Fabio with 20%. All right.
We're all winners.
Absolutely. You guys are all winners. Again, it does take a lot to be on this show and actually put yourself out there and, boardroom style and make a presentation. It's something I've carried over in my year, as in my profession as a teacher. So I actually make the kids do things like this and put them up on the spotlight and make their presentations. So it's carried over to over there. And obviously I do it here with you guys. So I'm glad you guys were willing to do it and had fun with it. I hope so. I really, really do. All right, guys, it's been an excellent show. I really appreciate all you guys being here. If there's anything you guys want to say, FigPozr, you're the winner today. Is there something you want to say being today's champion?
Damn. I thought I was about to lose at first. I was like, damn, man, I'm at the bottom. Hey, I still love y'all panelists. I still love y'all. It's all good.
You know what's funny is that it's like the panelists weren't really on you with you, but the chat and the community was with you. So
hey, the power of the chat. Hey, look, I'm appreciative to every vote I got, to every person that came through and showed love. Flavio, even though you were last, you're first in my book, buddy. All right.
Well, speaking of, this is kind of how it sounds like to me. This is what you're telling me.
For that reason alone, I'm out.
I've got to say, I think this is a liability nightmare. You don't have any claims that you can back up, so I'm out.
Damn. Hey, that was heartless.
Yo, and I love Shark Tank too. It's one of my favorite shows. So.
Oh my goodness. And again, Sal, you were close, man, but You know,
Sal,
we had to. I'm sorry.
The guy right under me. Hey Sal, let me tell you. You were right there with me. Let me tell you, neck and neck, baby. Right? We went head up. Morpheus, trust me, I've been asking NR to make Matrix figures. So
yeah, same.
like, I'm all the way there with you. I'm not too big on Kingdom Hearts, but if my boy Flavio likes it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So
there you go.
Hey, we're all winners either way. We're gonna get these figures eventually, so we all win. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
There's a little too much love here, man. But Sal, unfortunately, I got to play this clip for you as well, my man.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Good
You're
day.
there, man. You were there. You were close.
No way that you pulled the Chacana.
Oh my god, that's great.
Yo, that takes me so back to my childhood. That's crazy.
Hey,
yo, that's crazy, bro.
All right, guys.
That on Telemundo? What was that right there?
That was that was Sábado Gigante, bro. That's like one of the biggest like Spanish shows of all time, bro. If you never watched that, like Jose will tell you.
Highlight reel, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap up the show. I want to go ahead and highlight a couple things before we go. Harrison, I didn't tell you I was going to do this, but I'm going to bring it up anyway, so that way you can say a couple words. Now, you went ahead. You started out here. You're a Menos original, but you started off your stream this week on your own. You just you hatched from your cocoon and you're a wonderful butterfly now. You're doing your things on your own. Let me know. Let the people know. Tell us about your stream. How did it go, and where can they find it?
You've totally thrown me. I wasn't expecting that at all. It's really good. We were really happy with how the first stream went. If you're interested, we're doing a new stream every Thursday, where we look at figures, but I mostly sort of focus on video games. So it's me, Jim, and Vita. And we talk about video games with movies, figures. We do some games, and it's really, really good fun. So if you're interested in anything like that and video games as a whole, you should definitely check us out on a Thursday. Yeah, but it's really good.
Yeah.
What time is it on Thursdays?
So it's 8 p.m. for 8 p.m. GMT. Let me remember. 12 p.m.
Pacific
PST, and then 3 p.m. EST.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely checking this out. I'm a big
great show.
And I love the
awesome.
visuals.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you should definitely check us out. It's really, really good. We're really enjoying it. It was a really good first show. We were really impressed with mostly just like the technical side of it, because as we've seen from this show, it's very easy for technical things to go wrong, and we really lucky that it just was really smooth for our first show. So we're really happy with that.
Absolutely. Oh, Fig, you're already someone's flexing here. What's going on?
Hey, I'm just trying to complete the trio, baby.
My guy, Fig, man, I appreciate you, man. Congratulations to our winner today. All right. Oh man, this one's the weird one. There we go. And again, guys, is there anything else? And my panelists, Chuck, it was good to have you here, man. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, great time. In Fig, I'm dropping the confetti for you and setting off some fireworks. So congratulations, my man.
Fanfare.
Yeah, you gotta have the confetti drop, man. You just won.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Oh, and to you, Fig. He's X-Men says Hot Toys needs to make a Kristen Dunst MJ for real.
Yeah, no, that's
interesting. I don't know how that would go. I mean, would people buy that?
That damn backstabber.
Flavio, anything going on with you, man? Anything you want to pump up before we go?
Well, first off, I'd like to say, Jose, bro, it was a blast, man, and I'm glad I've finally been able to pull up on you and do the show. Thank you for having me, obviously, and it was a pleasure to be a part of this battle with these guys here. Fig, my boy, Sal, it was nice meeting you, bro. Hopefully the collecting journey for you is just as beautiful as it should be, and hopefully we get to stream more often in the future as well. Finally, as well, Harrison, it's nice meeting you, my brother, and definitely will be tuning into your show there on Thursdays. Chuck, we go back.
That's it, baby. That's my boy right there.
That's right. It's good seeing you too, bro. And
You too,
yeah,
baby.
man, I don't really have much. I actually am working on another video for my channel. I just do unboxings, if you guys don't know, over on my side, and also Saturdays with Brick over at Bugle 6. You guys can catch us over there as well. I don't think that we're doing the following Saturday. Be determined. So because we got the Super Bowl, so I'm not sure. That's on Sunday, but I don't know if it's gonna be too busy of a weekend. But if not, you can catch us coming up. We'll drop the dates below. And other than that, thank you for having me again. And
thank you for being
I'll
here.
probably be back, bro.
Absolutely.
It was fun.
Guys, even if you didn't make the tournament, again, I'm a FigPozr, you are currently going to be entered into the tournaments as a wild card, so you will be in the tournament. But fellas, again, you guys could always come back and just hang out and view the pitches and play Chuck's role today and be a special guest judge and judge the presentations during the tournament. So you guys are always welcome, Sal. You are now a Menos original, so thank you so much for making your debut here. How did you have a good time? Is there anything you'd like to go?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I had a great time. It was super fun. I also just wanted to just shout you guys out because I know everybody wanted us to fight, but all love on the stream today. That's always fun.
I know, man. I was expecting some fireworks, and you guys are over here like these boys over here, man.
We love.
You can be my wingman anytime. Bullshit. You can be mine.
Hey, yo, get out of here. That's crazy.
Yeah, give me some Maverick. Give me some Iceman.
Sorry, Sal. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was
I
thought it felt like
we're low key homies. You don't even know. We're hanging out later. You don't even know.
Oh,
drinks.
Yeah, you got to meet halfway between California and I don't know wherever the hell you guys are at.
Oh, you're Cali. You're West Coast.
Yeah, I'm
he's West Coast. He's
okay,
West Coast.
Yeah,
guy.
We'll meet in Kansas or something.
Kansas.
Yeah,
there you go.
We'll have to make a trip out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Sal. Anywhere we can find you? You got your Instagram, right?
Yeah. I just launched it like last month, maybe.
What's it
super
called?
fresh. Yeah, I have one photo on there, so go congratulate me on that.
Sal the Collector, right?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
at Sal the Collector. Yeah.
Right.
I haven't done figure photography before, but I've done regular photography. I'm also a graphic designer, so I'm like super into the creative side of things and stuff. So, yeah, some good, guys, you get some good content if you follow me. Some cool shots, hopefully. I just got to set up my little lights and whatnot and get some stuff unboxed.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. And your package hasn't showed up yet, so you haven't left. Or
no,
did it happen?
Checking all day too. I'm making sure.
All right. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for this episode. Again, it wouldn't have been possible without all these competitors, as well as my special guest judge Chuck and my co-host Viking Collectibles Harrison. Thank you so much for making time out of your day to watch this special presentation episode, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Nos vemos. Cuídense.
Jose, can't you see?
Wait a second. The first word is Jose? I thought it was Jose. We know.
Wow! It's about a Spanish guy. Oh, Jose, can you?
I don't believe it, man.
It's so easy.